I know you've. That's all right. So we're back. We are gonna do this catch up in angry rant mode. Go ahead. Go on.
Okay, so Liam made us believe that we have. Liam made us believe that we had finally hit one of the high points of our journey and successfully made it to the town we wanted to go to.
Are you just gonna skip the coffin?
I think nothing happened with the coffin, really. Okay.
No, because Grildar found out that this dead guy in the coffin, when you brought him back with Speak We're Dead, was a servant of a person called the Punished Ironblood.
Oh yeah, like one of his cousins or something. That was a grilled up profile. I completely skipped that in my mind. And my memory was we found a coffin, we looted the coffin, we threw the coffin overboard. Anyway, after this, we made it to Port Phobos. We signed up with the Harbor Authority. We left all the people that couldn't make it to last session on board, and then the idiot trio checked out the town, which is Macra, Chester, and Gwendeth. We quickly came across a cave, and we found there was a little gathering of folks in front of the cave, and we were like, oh, what's going on? And they were shoving prisoners in the cave and closing the door behind them. One of the bugbears looked at us really sadly, and then we talked to a dude who was like, I know everything, and then a different dude came up and was like, no, I know everything, and I'm a lot posher than the other guy. So we paid that dude for information, and he basically told us that is their prison system. They just shove prisoners in there, close the door, and whatever is in the dungeon kills them. Marco was like, I really want to go in there, and everyone else was like, rather not. Then we found out where
Let me out.
Then we found out where the Oracle or Seer is. Which one is it?
The Seer.
The Seer. And then we gathered up all the folks from our boat. The other main characters went to the Seer, had a lovely talk with the Seer. She revealed some vision to each of us, except for the lizard, because really, who wants to talk to the lizard? I think she took Grilda aside, so that Arne can have his vision retroactively in this session. We found out that El Diablo, greatest ancient black dragon currently alive, which isn't difficult, is trying to revive more black dragons, which is suboptimal. She told Macra something, which I forgot. She told Chester that his plan can either go really right or really wrong. And then we got red weddinged, where she poisoned all of us during dinner. And I remember I specifically wanted the crew to be there to have a really nice dinner. And yes, I got the crew killed again. Oopsie me.
You motherfucker.
And then we all woke up as a door was closing behind us, and in front of us we saw the decapitated head of the bugbear we saw enter the dungeon Macra wanted to go into earlier, so I guess we are in prison.
Okay, yeah. So a little bits of details before we end that catch-up. So the moment we ended the catch-up, you heard heavy footfalls coming at you, and you saw a very large skeleton in ornate armor with a flaming skull for a head, put his visor down, draw his flaming halberd, and was about to attack you. That is where we end it. But if we go back a little bit, back to when you were being red wedded, the Seer gave Mimu a small ornate bracelet to wear.
Oh yeah, I forgot she's like life vampiring Macra's daughter, so good job on us for that.
Yeah, and it was quickly realised that, wait, the Seer looks much younger since the bracelet has been on Mimu. Mimu was getting sick. She then decided to red wedding you. And while you were passed out, I think Grildar and Macra were the ones that kind of stayed semi-conscious.
No, the lizard. The lizard was throwing spells.
So
knocked me out.
So Grildar would know and would have heard what they were saying as he was being transported. Other than, if they make it out, it won't matter. The sea will drag them away. And if they come back, you will kill them. And this is the Seer talking. She just says to Hubrick, I cannot be the one to kill them. It messes everything up. So the Seer would have said that while Grildar was still semi-conscious. the poison only numbed his entire body, making him unable to move, rather than made him unconscious like the rest of you.
I hope the salt and bread thing, like in Game of Thrones, is real in this universe. That bitch gets cursed.
Right, so
Curtis, I've been thinking, since she obviously wants to murder your daughter to get younger, and the God King apparently married one of the previous seer candidates, maybe he didn't want your daughter to kill her, but to protect her, and we kind of started this entire rebellion for no reason whatsoever.
I could have protected it. They always have sent it to him because he wanted her in the first place. If they just left it to me, I'd have been like, the pair of you can fuck off.
Adrian, you couldn't have said it better. Anyway, we'll have to have some initiative rolls, because guess what? You're about to fight this big-ass skeleton. I will ping you if you guys can't see it.
Oops.
Yes, please.
I was thinking about this in bed a few days ago, and I face palmed while I was in bed.
I realised this instantly. Oh yeah, obviously just try to protect her from this evil bitch, but...
Because I remembered Liam was confused that we started a rebellion. He didn't expect us to do it.
Yeah. Can you chef ping me, please?
I did.
Can you do it again? There we go. Yeah, it always seems to not work the first time for me, and then does the second.
My computer's back to being super slow. There we go. Oh, slower.
Got a niche. I get a fucking advantage, and I've still only got 12.
Whoa, loud.
Oh, look at that.
Boss fight.
Ranger initiative. Did they strip us of equipment, or...?
No. We went through this last session. You indeed have everything on you. And it seems that you're still groggy, like they just got you here as quick as possible. You've probably been unconscious for less than half an hour.
Does someone need to play Zerxel, or do we have this covered?
Who wants to play Zerxel?
I can do it.
Alright, cool. I'll give you...
Why is my character sheet being so funny?
Because, haha.
Aha!
Aha!
Like, I'm trying to expand it, and it's just... The fucking thing keeps stretching instead of letting me see the rest of my character sheet.
Are you
Stop stretching, you bastard.
You should be able to control him now.
Yep.
Okie dokie. It's a Gwendef. Groggy, but alive. You stand to your feet. It is your turn. This thing with its flaming skull.
Oh dear.
Moving forward.
Hmm.
It's kind of got this kind of low hissing wail coming through the visor that covers its skull. As
it's a skeleton,
yeah,
so piercing damage is not going to be good against
as it pulls in air to fuel the fiery skull that is its head.
Well, even groggy Gwendeth knows that giant flaming skeletons are suboptimal as friends, so she's gonna shoot it twice.
Alright,
Also
go ahead.
resistance to piercing.
I mean, I don't really have any other options, so...
Is that just me with no music?
Oh, I've got music. Does everyone else
I've
have
got
music?
music, yeah.
Could you
Sick.
restart it, please?
Yes,
Perhaps.
of course, of course.
So a 16, Liam.
Okay.
I don't think the 10 is gonna hit.
Nope, that just gives me a 0 minutes out of 0 minutes. It doesn't play.
That's strange.
It is. Okay, I'll put on some music. No worries.
Okie dokie. Alright, so the first arrow ricochets off of his breastplate. The next just goes wide.
Well, that was my turn. I end my turn.
Alright, Grildar. You, sir, are up.
Also, can you give me Spook? I don't think I have Spook.
Oh yeah, sorry. Spook is his main thing, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, I figured with just Zerxel's actions, I'm not going to be doing much.
Probably closer to 90.
Well, he can throw a fireball against the fire skeleton.
Well, good if there were spell slots left.
He should have had a long
Yeah,
range.
should have
So.
spell slots.
Oh, okay.
It's just Rocket hasn't been here for anyone to do it. That's all.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Oh, I've got,
Yeah,
I've got two of these. I'm not even that big of a fan of them, but I feel like I'm obliged to sit and eat them now.
All right. So Grildar.
Yeah, just laying out the sheets so I can actually use them because I've got 3 sheets open. Okay. just a brief catch up for me. What's happened in the lead up to this point here?
Literally, you are just standing up from
Waking
your
up.
recovering your body. It's tingling like pins and needles, and this thing has come out of the darkness of the room in front of you to collect you, to claim you.
Does it look like it's going to attack or just pick me up?
Oh yeah, it's got its halberd drawn back.
Oh, okay. That kind of claiming. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's playing Witcher 3 as well.
Step over there, and I will. What's it wearing? Has it got metal armor on?
It does indeed have big metal breastplate on.
And long black silky socks.
Well, that's an 8.
Yeah, so you go forwards and he just moves back away from your blow.
Okay.
Anything else?
Does Xerxel move on? Does Spook move on Xerxel's initiative?
Yeah. Spook always goes on Xerxel's turn.
Okay. No, that's it.
Right, so Xerxel, he uses like a bonus action, I think, to do it.
Okay. I will ruin this guy, as I think is the standard to go to action.
He passes.
That's rude. Spook will fly up and try and ruin this guy.
Oh, fucking, why is Spook always critting? Always! Shame he rolled so low for that second damage, but... Yeah, so Spook manages to fly through with his necrotic magical fingers, and you see that parts of its bone begin to crack and dent, and blacken and char. Alright.
Okay.
So he makes a hissing sound as he draws in fire through his visor. Suddenly the fire extinguishes, revealing kind of a black smoke around the top of his visor, and then his entire halberd lights up and he slams it down on the ground as he goes to attack Grildar.
Should have dodged.
Alright, so it misses you, Grildar. However, the entire corridor behind fills with infernal fire. Can everyone else but Grildar and Spook make dexterity saving throws? It seems to come out of a cone, like a dragon's breath. No, Grildar and Spook are fine. It's everyone else.
That's for Xerxel.
Oh, it's for Xerxel. Cool.
Oh, I've still got the fucking resurrection sickness. I guess I've not got that anymore, have I?
No.
Sweet.
Okay, so Chester actually manages to pass.
Oh,
Everyone else takes 40 fire damage.
Jesus. Oh, that's Xerxel nearly dead.
Oh wait, was I hit by that as well?
You were.
Oh, then I need to
pretty
do a
mean.
saving throw.
I said everyone else in the tunnel.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been changing between Firefox and Chrome because the map's not loading.
Yeah, he slams down with his halberd, and as he misses, the actual... You take none from evasion. As he misses...
I don't have
with the
evasion.
halberd, so, yeah, you take half for 20. The blast from the fire spreads out in a massive cone, but the cone is so wide it hits the side of the walls and then just surges past you all and then hits the door. And you all hear a cheer go up outside.
we are being watched.
I don't
Let's
think
put
they're
on the
watching
show.
us. I think they're just seeing the fire on the door.
And with a bonus action, it goes to bring its fist back, a gauntleted fist, and smashes it into Grildar. However, Grildar, you skid across the ground, pushing back, but your shield manages to block the blow as it comes at you. Chester.
Ah. Let us put on a show. Chester still thinks he's being watched and is therefore preening. And I will pin the tail on the donkey.
Alright, is that a dex save?
Yep.
Passes.
Fuck. It passes everything. Watch out, Grilda. Good to see you back. And not in a slump. And I'll end my turn.
Alright, Macro.
Actually, I'll be back a little bit, sorry.
Alright, yep. So, Chester, you took you took 25 damage, right?
Fuck, what did everyone else take?
40.
Shit me.
I got really pissed off.
I mean, I rolled a 40 on a 5d10. I mean, it's not my fault.
Ah, well. I mean, it is, but...
It is.
It's a very, very good roll. Right,
It's
so
not my...
Grilled on there. I can't fit in.
Alright.
I'll have to go there and tackle range. And I'll swing at it twice with the Goliath hammer.
You bring the Goliath hammer out, groggy, but still able to swing true.
Recklessly still, and then
Alright.
recklessly 24.
Alright, so,
24.
Both hit, but you realise that your Goliath hammer isn't dealing as much damage as you'd hoped, as his bones, brittle as they may seem to necrotic, seem to be resistant against the Goliath hammer.
That's a nuisance. I need to be within 5 foot of it. Use my shit. Can't get. Oh no, I can be in spook space, can't I? He's inappropriate.
You can do, yeah.
Let's be up in spooked grill then and stand here so within 5 foot of him.
Spook just stands between your legs. His ethereal self gently caressing the loincloth you wear.
Nice.
I mean, really?
I have my turn.
I thought we said we would take that sort of chat to a different channel.
Loins.
Thank you for the contribution there, Todd.
You're welcome.
Crisping my wispy bollocks with his wispy hand.
Wow. Anything else, Macro?
No, I'm sorry.
Alright. Gwendeth, you're up.
I mark him as my Slayer's Prey because I forgot last turn, and then shoot him
yeah.
twice.
Alright, good luck on the shooting.
I
CIA.
pressed the button.
It's so laggy.
Yeah,
Maybe you need to do anything.
I think it was better in Chrome. I think I switched back after the longbow shots come through. Oh, there we go. That's a 14. That's a miss.
Yeah, but your 2 came through. You got a 20 on one and a 14 on the other.
Oh, well, they used the Slayer Spray.
Yep,
One.
so the first arrow digs deep into its breastplate. The magical nature of the longbow cutting and piercing through its armor. That's 15 damage.
Oh, there's 15 damage. Look at me rolling really high on Slayer Spray. After that, I end my turn and relock to Chrome again.
Alright, cool. Grildar.
Griddle will dodge.
Outstanding move.
I mean, it's a good idea. So Xerxil.
Yeah, Xerxil will ruin again.
Alright. Fails. My god.
Great.
He is rolling good.
And then Spook goes to ruin. Spook goes to life train.
And it hits.
Yep, okay.
What are you doing, Rune? Dropping his AC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that the only option you can do with it?
No, well, he's got Imperil as well, which is a different one.
What is that?
Imperil drops 1 resistance down to nothing or an immunity down to resistance. But since we have different types of weapons,
Yeah, it's not
figured
point.
AC is better.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's a nuisance.
Alright, so he brings the great halberd forward, misses Grildar. Grildar, you have to basically hold your shield with 2 hands as it scrapes across, creating sparks. And then as you push it to the side, he tries to bring it inwards towards the wall, towards Macra. Can you and Macra's already there. Can you make a strength save?
Just me.
Yeah.
Or just Macra.
Just you, sorry. Macra's fine because he's already against the wall. Yeah,
21?
You are not prone and shoved against the side wall. However, he misses with his next attack as Macra kind of like parries it away with the shaft of his...
Is he attacking me?
No, it's kind of flavour as he misses. But as you're both pushing him back and holding back, he goes under his blow and punches Macra in the face.
That sounds like an attack to me.
It does.
And I'll tell you how much damage do I take from the punch?
You take 16 bludgeoning.
That's reduced to 8.
Yep. However, he has his visor lights up again and his head sets on fire. You take an additional 8 damage, fire damage.
That's a nuisance.
I recharged his ability.
Chester, I could do with some health, please. Actually, no, wait till I drop dead. I'm nearly dead.
Are you going to make a...
Smashing with my Goliath hammer?
Yep, and that works.
Oh no, can you earn the reckless on your turn, can't you?
Yeah. However, when you hit him, that fire jumps towards you. Can you make a dex save?
I can see it coming, so I've got advantage. 19.
19, so you take half of this. You take 7 fire damage.
7. Looking pretty bad here. Would that first dex save pass? Because I have advantage on that one. Did I roll shit both on? No, I got 9 and a 3.
Alright, so Chester, you're up.
I'm up. Right, I'm going to move here. Alright. I'm going to get deep within your cleftal horizon. And I will sensually massage him. At level 2.
Alright,
Oh, thank
nice.
you.
So you get 12 hit points.
I will also give him an explanabrag. Look after your skin. It's grainy.
Okay.
And that'll be it. That will also... Grildar and Macro both have explanabrags. Don't forget them. Otherwise, they're never used.
Yeah, you can put an icon on yourself if you want, I'll just remember. Alright, so Macro, you're up.
Poor farming for bottom for a boot foot.
What?
Exactly.
You're speaking Goblinoid, I think. Alright, you swing towards him and it smashes against his armor. Oh, and the next blow poof, crashes through his ribcage.
He's lowered by 4.
He passed.
Well, I don't know what D4 is saying.
No, he failed on the second one.
Did he? I'm pretty sure I said he passed.
No, you said he failed. The first
I don't
one he
remember.
passed. Second one you said he failed.
Well, okay, they both hit then. I don't remember that.
Okay.
Well, you can check the roll and just see what the roll was.
It said
DC was
21.
17.
That's why I
No,
was like...
you said, oh, he failed.
Yeah.
On the ruin, yeah?
On the second one, yeah.
First one he passed, second one he went, oh, he failed, and you were gutted. He said, oh, he's rolling well, though, which was confusing.
Yeah,
thought you
I
said
was
that
meant to say, oh,
sarcastically.
he's rolling very well.
Well, if he said, oh, he's rolling well, I thought you were saying it sarcastically.
No, but the second blow is a devastating blow as you crack ribs and you see more air being dragged in through his ribcage, lighting up the fire on his visor, spreading out, basically encompassing the entire helmet now.
That's me done.
Gwendeth.
I've given up on getting the map to load. Just doesn't... Rose-Renty just doesn't want it today. I cast Zephyr Strike for the first time this year. And then I longbow the bastard.
Like when
So
it's 19?
19?
Zooming out and in again.
The
Yep,
19
multiple times.
The 19 hits.
The 11 doesn't.
However, the arrow embeds deep into his visor. You all hear a hissing sound as he goes full Witch King, and it all gets sucked in with a metallic crunch. His body drops to the ground, leaving the helmet floating there momentarily, and then it explodes. Can Makra and Grildar make dexterity saving throws?
Just steal killing little shit.
Grandef does get the kill, so
Oh
roll
my
the big
god,
dice.
we're having an advantage when he rolls a moving number!
So, oh my god. Okay, so Grildar, you take 4 fire damage. Okay.
Oh, 4, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Would I see this coming?
Yeah,
It's not so serious.
Yeah, you see that it kind of like farts out fire rather than the massive
Okay.
explosion that I portend.
In that case, I would not use my absorb
Yeah,
element.
so Macro as well takes 4 damage. I feel bad for Adrian over there not being able to see the map.
No, it has loaded in now.
Oh, cool.
Apparently, with the fiery explosion, it also loaded the map.
Nice.
Well,
Okay, so
this
what you see in ahead of you is a room with kind of like, it turns from a kind of mossy wetness on the path where your feet are sinking to a kind of cracked, dried look, and you see that some fires on the walls are set, and the room is kind of like a very dry heat. There is a pile of bleached bones in the center of this room. Some large ogre skeletons, or ogoid type skeletons, with a large table filled with skins, flesh, meat, pots, hooks. All
Well,
kinds
I'm tempted to say, fuck this shit. What about you guys?
Can we not just go out the way we came? Seems much easier to me.
I mean, with the pile of skeletons.
Wait, what do you want to do with the pile of skeletons?
Well, this basically, and I'll go and stand in the middle of them and sword burst.
Poof! Bones just go everywhere, all around the room. Cut up, shrapnel goes flying against the walls. Some of it embed in, some of it kind of like hits and hisses against the fire that's set in each corner of the room. Some of it clonks against the altar behind you. And the altar is a thing of a very crude fashion, built out of like 2 lumps of big stone that have been worn down over many, many centuries. However, in the far corner, I forgot to mention this, there is what looks like line of green liquid flooding in through a removed brick in the wall. It's just kind of like flowing into the corner here, and you see some of the flesh has been dipped into it, and you see it's kind of like sizzling and kind of releasing some sort of caustic looking smoke. And it's the area around that smells very caustic, and you realise this might be where this creature bleaches and tans its hides.
Okay, just ahead of time, Makra, don't push Chester into that.
I'd like to have a look at the altar to see if there's anything of significance to find there.
Alright, you can make an investigation check.
I'll use my Explorer Brag.
Alright. Holy shit!
Oh!
Well, I like how we
Nine.
got to the point where we don't even discuss the snow anymore. It's just like, wake up.
No.
New dungeon, same old shit.
Yeah, alright, so Grildar, you're looking around, you realise the altar is built in a very crude fashion. However, whatever this creature was intelligent. It has built a small secret compartment on the left side, away from the caustic liquid. And you find it only because he's carved it very neatly with something sharp that can cut from gouge through stone, and then placed a brick there, bleached it to make it kind of look like the same colour as the stone. But nothing escapes your prying eyes, and as you peel the brick away, inside it's like the table's hollow inside. And you look through with your dark vision, you see he's stuffed belongings and gear and shiny objects into this hole and left them inside.
Alright. I would like to proverbially put the altar inside and put the bag of holding there.
Alright, that's going to take some strength.
Not literally, that's why I said proverbially.
Okay.
Take everything valuable out and put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, so you can reach in if you're brave enough, and you realise that it's probably about 3 foot by 3 foot, this space.
I'll ask Xerxes to help.
Yeah, Zaxel could probably fit.
He's got mage hand, so.
I'll probably use the mage hand.
Yeah.
Why would I risk myself? You do it. Zaxel always climb in small spaces.
Well, Spook, go and have a look.
Yeah, okay,
Just
so
send Spook in to see what's inside and
Spook comes
then I'll
out.
mage hand everything out.
Alright, so he mages out two purses with a total of... Oh, that's a low roll. 15 platinum pieces.
Yep.
There is a bunch of gold pieces. 206.
Yep.
He brings out what looks like an alchemist's kit, but some of the vials inside are broken.
Yep.
There's 3 pistols. Ruined gunpowder.
Yep.
What looks like a couple of daggers. 2 daggers that were used, and they're kind of dented. And a bag filled with what looks like to you, Grildar, bones that have been crushed down into a fine powder.
Okay. That's not creepy at all.
Nope. And 4 copper rings worth 10 gold pieces each.
Is it me, or is Grildar in a much better mood now that we're in a clear and present danger?
He was a bit grumpy lately, I agree.
He was grumpy for a good 3 hours when we were in the Seer's home. Ugh.
Well, Retro, looking back at that, we should all have been grumpy.
Probably, yeah.
As this
Sweet
to
window
the
through.
party loot.
And all of you are kind of like singed, burnt slightly, especially Makra and Zerxil.
Makra, now that the Seer has sort of, shown her true colors and backstabbed us, do you think we should have probably talked to the Inquisition guys a while back?
No, because I still feel like he's a bit of a dickhead.
Oh no, I'm with you that the God King, he did commit genocide, so I'm still square with the rebellion thing, but we did jump the gun a bit.
We need to think about other possible allies, though, because I was planning on a Seer being the main one, but if we want the battle to come to anything, more allies are needed.
I was going to shoot her if that's okay.
I imagine refugees from Thebo. I imagine some of them are pretty pissed off with him as well.
Just as a thought before we start shooting people, would it be beneficial for, I forget which one it is, Mimu, right? To absorb her life force at some point?
Yeah, we'll see if we can do the old switcheroo on that bad boy.
I didn't think of that.
So we want to capture her alive, yeah?
Ish.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Enough. Yeah, it's just probably the best word there, yeah.
I'm not quite sure though, because having a child with, well, if that would absorb the power as well, I'm not sure how well that would go.
We should probably evaluate if she still wants to, shoot me for murdering her mother first.
What? Oh, Mimu, you mean? Yeah, sure.
I vote we go west because that's the direction where no green liquid is.
Oh, that seems sensible, but we could check the door at least, right?
I feel like
check
that,
the door.
Yeah, I was going to say that seems like a you thing.
Your connection to the server has been interrupted.
I had the same thing.
It says that, but I can see you all moving and doing things, so...
Yeah, I know. It was there for an instant and it was going in.
Yeah.
So I'll go in and have a look at the store, see if it's safe.
Is the map very dark for everyone else? Is it meant to be dark?
It's because you've got dark vision.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, like, as you see it all darker than someone like Chester with a 20-foot torch, but you see further.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So as you approach this door, there is a very strong caustic smell coming from that door, and it's kind of broken, and planks, one part of the plank is missing, and through your dark vision you just see maybe 5 or 10 feet in front a bunch of crates and barrels like built up to be a wall, so you can't see any further.
I will mending the door.
Right,
do
cool.
my special mending.
And it even gets rid of some of the rots, creating a full door out of it again. And the hinges no longer look rusted as well.
And I'll try and open it.
Right, opens without sound, just as if it was brand new. And before you see a you see a large wall of crates and barrels, and beyond that you can see what looks like a very large statue of a toad, all pitted and worn. But the air in here is fetid, caustic, stings the very nostrils to breathe it in.
The last big statue of a toad we found gave me cancer.
Zerxel, I assume, would want to go and touch, right?
Yeah, he kind of goes, well, so we'll go explore if you really want. And he kind of wanders up to it, looks around the room, and then comes back after touching it, goes, not the same type of statue, just stone.
Okay, so it's safe in there, yeah?
He shrugs. Probably.
I'll go and have a little feel and see if my Geiger counter's going off.
When you get closer, it's not unlike the statue that you saw in Nahalia, the underwater ruins with the Nephiril. This statue is just a pitted stone look rather than green.
Okay.
But however, there is what looks like a river of some sort of caustic acid gently running around this area. And when you get closer, you can see a statue. I don't know if you can. Yeah, here.
Yep.
Of what's this, some sort of fiendish creature. It's quite a large statue. But slight amount of trickle of green liquid is coming out of its mouth.
Gotta watch that thing.
Liam, when we look at the statue of the toad, do we feel like it has an aura of strength? Because I heard toads represent strength.
Yeah.
Not dragons, toads.
I also see... I don't know if my vision is correct. Let me just... Hold What have you set my vision to?
I have no clue. Oh, 60 to -5.
Okay, then someone has a light source that shines all the way down.
You've got a multiplier of ×2 for some reason.
It's not my light source that's the issue.
Is that better?
That is better, but I think there's someone else with a light source that's shining really far.
There's a... Chester actually has a torch out that shines...
it's Xerxil, okay.
Oh,
Xerxil
yes,
has a
you've got Xerxil's vision, and he's got supervision.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say mine's shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was able to see the whole room, and I figured, well, that's not... Okay, I'll go and have a look inside. I'll prefer to stay away from the Green River for now. Just see what's around here. Do these crates look as old as the door did?
The crates look very old. You can already see some of the rotten foodstuffs falling out of some of them. However, some of them seem recent, some of them seem older. Like someone's just haphazardly piling crap here.
Okay. I just want to test how caustic this water is, so I'll chuck in just a sack or something, just to see if it immediately dissolves or if it's...
It kind of floats on top, doesn't sink, and there is a slight kind of smoke coming off it, but it looks like it takes a while to work.
Right, okay. Well, best not to take a bath in it, but I'm sure if we have to go through it really quickly, we could survive. But, yeah, best not. And as I walk, what do I see? Are these rocks to my south? Are these
that's a part of the cavern here is collapsed in. And that's kind of like the rocks all lining the ground. It goes diagonally and slopes upwards towards a ceiling filled with stalactites and pitted rock formations. However, there is a weird thing onto your to your right. All of you can see a spiked wall purposely put there. They're like old rusty
like
pikes.
a spiked barricade, right?
Yeah, old rusty pikes and they've been in this hard ground for a long time. Seems that the atmosphere here kind of causes sucks all the moisture out of the ground. The ground's very dry and crumbly.
Mm-hmm. And the blood spatter in front, is that fresh?
You see what looks like it's a couple of days old at most. Not even that, you don't think.
And this, what's that?
That, my friend, is meant to be a large rock that obviously doesn't look like a rock, but never mind.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll walk up. Does it look like I can just start pulling these out slowly?
Yes, slowly, mind. There are several score of them.
How long do you reckon it would take me to clear it?
10, 15 minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll go up.
I'll start doing that.
5 minutes.
What are you doing, Macro?
I'll help him so it takes half the time.
Ah, yes, of course. Right, so as you guys are plucking something out, can I have Gwendef, Chester make perception checks?
I've just been thinking because of the white spots in the green lake, it kind of looks like Christmas. Oh shit, Gwyneth's really perceptive in the new year.
And Xerxil as well?
Is Xerxil in the room?
Oh yeah, it would be. Sorry.
What year is it in game?
964, I think. Why?
What time of year?
We've just had Midsummer's Festival. You know the.
Oh yeah, that wasn't that long ago, was it?
Yeah.
So it's still pretty hot. Okay. Just won't know when it's Christmas.
Yeah. All right. So
Xerxil has a 24.
Xerxil definitely goes. Gwendef notices it seconds later. There's something coming. It's in, and he points towards the water, and you see there's bubbles coming up where you left the sack, and then something, long, slimy, tentacle-like, grips the sack and drags it under, and you see a displacement of water that is massive, and then a dark shadow kind of sinks into this.
Maybe it's friendly.
What good?
Well, let's not do that then. Okay, I'll continue putting out pipes.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright.
Axel kinda hurt. Could use some healing.
As you are. Mm.
Don't like you touching me, but I'll allow.
Ah, good. Excellent. Because I'm already rubbing Vaseline between my fingers.
Oh, so gross.
I would like to take an action to look away.
I'd like to take an action to force his face to watch.
look at you.
There we go.
Hey, 7.
Wow, that's kind of poor, but I'll take it.
Good man. I'll slap him on the back.
Ow! That spot you just healed. Not healed yet.
Alright, so I'm gonna. Oh, for fuck's sake! The one time I have a decent monster and he actually gets a really high stealth. Oh, it's fucking. At that moment, Gwendef, something slaps against your armor and you just look to see this tongue. A very large tongue stuck to your shoulder pad, and you go, what the? And you follow it to the water where you see a large mouth opening up. Yeah, he rolled that one, even on a sneak attack. So, can everyone roll initiative? He failed a stealth round.
Has he got a surprise?
No, he
Always
failed
surprise.
himself round, he just said.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Oh, that second one was for Zerxel.
That is both.
I don't lose. I don't. I'm not surprised if that's the first action I do.
Oh my god, what the fuck is both Adrian's and Gwendeth's reaction? Just Gwendeth says, by the stone, instead of oh my god.
I totally would have swallowed you if I'd even rolled higher. Right, so we got Macro. Did I need to do something different with Zerxel's initiative?
Nope, I've already fixed it.
Well, you know, today is not the day Gwendeth dies.
Right, none of you are surprised. Now, Macro.
I imagine I've already got one of these rusty-looking javelin things in my hand. I'll just immediately throw one of them at it.
Yeah, it's got the stats of a javelin. We'll let you use that.
Ah!
It hit against its rubbery-like flesh, and then just bounces off.
Cool. I'll then use my free item interaction to pull out my javelin, my magical javelin.
Yep.
I will then stand here. I will then rage into the space behind me. I already pressed rage up there.
Lots of raging going on today.
A lot of raging. I've got 4. It's a lot. I may as well use them. And then I'll stab him with a magical javelin.
Oh! And he crits. You're gonna use
For
its extra.
3 extra damage.
But is it the javelin, the dragon javelin?
Yeah.
The dice on that get double as well.
Oh, I didn't
use
use
that.
it as if I didn't use it. You can only do that when you throw it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm just using it to stab.
That's still a good amount of damage with a javelin, so nice work.
Is it double the D4 I roll for rage? Yeah, I think it does.
It does. You do it. It
You
has
know the +2 just normal rage damage you get? That doesn't get double, does it? It has to be
No.
a dice, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sounds. Yeah, all the damage is done.
Yep. So,
Welcome to 5e Curtis, you've only been playing for 2 years.
Gwendef, you're up. This tongue kind of like unravels back into the water, and you're just like, oh, you've just got this massive amount of slime all over your shoulder pad.
I would like to Zephyr Strike.
Naturally.
I mean, if Curtis gets to rage 4 times, I get to Zephyr Strike 4 times. And Skedaddle. And then Skadoosh. Shoot a bow at it. Advantage. For 16. Oh, that's pretty pitiful.
Keep moving back, Gwenda.
Alright, so the arrow sinks into its head.
Oh. I mean, that's where I wanted it. And a 17.
Yep, they both hit.
29 and 14 damage, pretty nice.
Keep moving back.
Well, let's see. I can't move, like, way further back. I'll go here.
Alright, cool. So you go back that way.
And end my turn.
Alright, Grildar.
Yep, I'll run up here. And I'll force start it. For 20.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Alright. Zerxil.
Oh my god, I've got such a devious plan.
Does it look like its claws could reach me from Zerx's position if he started moving away? Does it or does it not?
Sorry, what was that?
Does it look like Zerxel's in trouble if he's starting to move away?
One moment. Yeah, no, I'm trying to find it. It does indeed.
Okay. Then Zerxel, being the brave man he is, will disengage and move away.
Mm-hmm.
And send Spook in to take a little bite.
So he moved away, yeah?
Disengage and move away.
Ah, got it.
Zexel isn't the type to throw himself into danger needlessly.
Nah, definitely not.
So 17? For 14?
Yep, that hits. It's like his bite attack is like fucking 5 paragraphs long. I'm sorry, I'm reading the bite attack is ridiculous.
Nom.
Right,
that's his turn.
Yeah, okay, so Chester.
I think that's all he can do. I'm not really sure. Like it's
Move here for a second. So
No, that's about it, yeah.
And then I am going to lay down a fat happy hour.
A fat happy hour.
There we go. Who's looking the grossest at the moment?
Macro.
I'll give that to Macra then, at 9.
Yeah, you should be able to see their health bars, Chester.
Oh, I can't, to be fair.
I can't see Macra's or Chester's or Gwendeth's either.
I usually have this as
no,
Gwendeth, but not being able to
Oh no,
see
I can see Macra's, but not the others.
Ah, now I can see all.
You're slowly
that's
turning
so
it on.
bad. Makes the game so much easier.
That is a real game changer right there.
Look at you fucks metagaming.
That's alright. Alright, so you've cast happy hour and then used the action to give it to...
I'll give 9 to Macra.
No, just add it on. No,
So
no, add on.
Macro, you gain 9 hit points.
Oh, the only one I
just
can't
add
see
it on.
is Xerxil.
Can't you use it again as a bonus action now because you cast it?
No, like that's
That
the
would-
only thing it
Third
does.
level spell. Can't
Yeah,
use
use
it.
an action to cast it and then a bonus action to use its ability.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't heal by itself. It only
Okay,
heals
I
through
thought the 9 was from the initial cast as well.
Nope.
Never mind.
Right,
I
so...
has never let a paladin of mine get high enough to get this spell, so I wouldn't know.
Right, so Chester, that's the end of your turn.
It is indeed.
At that moment, a massive tentacle lashes out, hits Grilda for 22 damage.
I'm not 20. How rude.
Yep, then hits you again for 14 damage, 14 bludgeoning.
Yep.
And then a tongue flies out, hits you, and then he uses bonus action to reel you in and bite you. Sorry.
He just throws a tongue at you, just flies at you.
Alright, so you take 15 damage from the bite, and you are swallowed.
How rude.
You all see Grilda get lapped up by its tongue and swallows him. And it looks like he's going to try to dive underwater.
Oh, this is why I wanted to fucking. This was my devious plan. I was going to grapple it and fucking beach the bastard. I should have done it on my first turn, but I didn't.
It has sunk about 5 feet under the water. With...
Oh, so do we not get
No,
opportunity attacks?
not yet.
No.
It's
So
not,
it's
it's not
so
submerged yet.
Yeah, it's kind of like the top part of it's still... The mouth has gone under and there's just the eye at the top.
You know when Grandpa is drunk and he like floats on his back in the swimming pool? It's kind of like that.
No.
Where it's like half submerged and you don't know when it's gonna fully submerge.
Mm-hmm. So, Macro, you're up.
Right. I'm going to grapple the fucker.
Right, can you make it an extra?
Pull this bastard onto land. 16. God, that's an awful roll.
Yeah, it got a natural 20.
I'll then try to grapple again. 20.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, these rolls are awful.
You fail to grapple it.
For fuck's sake, I am my turn. And
He's also like the only one of us who can grapple it because it's like it's
Yeah.
a huge creature.
I'm sorry, guys.
I would like
shit.
I make it my Slayer's Prey and then I go nuts on it.
Alright, at the angle you are at, it's got some cover, but you got Sharpshooter. No, never mind, eh? Alright, so both hit.
There's the Slayer's Prey. fucking figures. What else would it be? Okay, I end my turn.
Alright, let me read this before Grildar's turn, so I can... You are blinded, restrained, and you take, at the start of your turn, 10 acid damage.
Ouch. Well, that's me nearly dead.
Alright, so it's your turn?
I'm inside it, right? So there's no way it's going to be able to dodge my sword burst.
Nope!
Well, then hell sword burst from the inside.
Alright, let me roll a con save. Oh my god! You lucky fuck! How the... They rolled a natural 1. Okay, so at that moment, Grildar goes... Bleh! And he's puked out and lands onto the ground covered in slime and acid. Yeah. As it fails its con save to keep you down.
Then I'll stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
Yep. That is indeed your turn. Xerxil.
Xerxil will, well, ruin it. If we can.
Ruin its whole career.
It fails. I mean, a ruin fails, as in it passes, but that's... This is where I'm getting confused, I think.
And then Life Drain hits with a crit.
Oh, for God's sake.
For 20 damage. 22 damage, sorry.
Ouch. The thing looks like... looks really hurt. Mm-hmm. Alright, so Chester Decker.
Todd, you're muted.
Or maybe he's not there.
Did you put something on chat?
BRB, isn't it?
Did he?
Sorry, I was here. I was pressing the button. It wasn't coming off. Sorry. Right, I'm in. I'm going to hit. I still can't see Xerxil's health for some reason.
No, I can't see his either. Liam hasn't put in the check mark yet for Xerxil.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cure Wounds has range, doesn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use it on the flute.
That so doesn't use the spell slot.
I'll hit him with that.
Whom?
Alright. Use Xerxil, you mean?
Yeah, Xerxil.
Alright.
Doesn't
lay in
have
my
range.
flute.
Yeah, you'd have to move up to him.
It's a touch spell.
Oh, sorry, I thought it did. I'll use the salve that drips from my flute and rub that over him.
Okay.
Well, you know, it's all thematic.
Is that Xerxil, yeah?
Yep.
So
and
you've moved up, so 1, 2, 3. You move 15 feet.
Hook up Grildar with a happy hour.
Alright, cool. So
Who doesn't like
Oh,
that?
fuck. Sorry, Grildar.
So,
And then I'll end my turn.
alright. So at that moment, 2 tentacles come hurtling towards Macroft. Oh, he rolls shit on his saves, but when it comes to attacks, so the first one hits Macra. You are raged. I will half them for you.
Okay.
Does he take
7,200 damage.
16?
He's a lot.
So you take 26 damage. You take 26 bludgeoning damage from 2 tentacles to strike you.
That's grim.
Yep. And then the tongue.
What was the damage again? Sorry.
26 after reduction.
26 after reduction.
Yeah, and then the tongue comes flying out back towards Grildar. Really wants to eat him, but misses. Slaps against your shield, leaving slime all over it.
Oh, well, he's a glutton for punishment, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Alright, Macra.
He's still within range.
I just killed him from the inside.
He's still within grapple range. Right, I'm actually fucking grappling him this time. Do it, Macro, you little bitch. You got a fucking advantage on there. 22.
22. Alright, let's see what it rolls. Natural 20 again.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Come on. 27. No, 30. Come on.
I can't pass. So yeah, I rolled a 17.
Right, I dragged the fucker out of the water. Thank you very much, Rachel.
Making all kinds of squeaking, hideous screeches as you drag it.
2, 3. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to go that far, actually. I only want to go to there. No, keep him there, though. That's fine.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just like a guy navigating a fork.
Wait, just had him again.
Yep. So what was that, sorry?
Just put him back where he was, one to the right. Yeah, there you go. We'll just stay like that. That's fine. And then end my turn.
Alright. Grendeth.
I would like to Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running out of Zephyr Strike slots. And I'm gonna Dragon Slayer the bugger.
Alright, that's a hit.
I guess the Slayer's Prey. Come on, so that's 26. And then I'm gonna
That's a devastating blow.
And for 11.
So how does the kill-stealing ranger want to kill it?
Eyes, right?
Body slam it onto the javelins.
I mean, we know what's going to happen. It's got 3 eyes in a row, for God's sake. What else do you think it's going to do?
Well, he has said it now, hasn't it? It was gonna be that. It's always that. I'm using a
this thing kills it though, does it? Like its eyes aren't behind its brain.
Well, you know, you have it lifted up, right? So in the angle you have it lifted up, it goes through the eyes, it hits the brain. There you go.
Because I'm grappling. Right, okay.
Yeah, it is. I've solved the issue.
And then I'm assuming you slam it down onto the pikes afterwards.
Yeah. Well, if it's dead, I'm pelting this fucker.
Yeah.
I know, I've not even got pelting suits available to me. All the crew are dead.
The kill-stealing range.
I need another pelting service. I'll try my best at it, a pelting thing. It looks quite cool. The hide does.
Alright, can you make a survival check while everyone's like, what the hell, and just recovering from this? Grilled eyes, bruised, hurt, burned, smoke coming off of his cloak, his armour, his beard.
How many rounds of Happy Rower does Chester have left?
Oh yeah, Chester, you have 8 rounds of Happy Hour left, so you can heal up to 16 d6 to people.
Let's roll that first. Roll 16d6. Cool. I will give.
Even if you gave that all to Macri, it wouldn't even get him.
I wouldn't even be at half. I don't think.
I'll give him. I'll give him 40 and myself 12.
Okay.
God, it just makes life so much easier when you see everyone's HP.
Oh, it's so much better. Yeah, I don't have to ask who's hurt.
Yeah, brilliant.
Nothing for Gwendeth. She's in such a horrible state.
Fuck you, Gwendeth.
Can anybody help me with it? As I pull my knife out and start like skinning it. I don't think anyone can they, in this party?
No, Gwendeth is specifically very bad at that.
I can do
There's a
most
can, but don't want to.
I will help you. I once butchered an entire knoll caucus in my own hometown.
What?
Hold this.
Is that the new euphemism these days, Chester?
It is indeed.
I got 12.
Alright, so as you're cutting in deep, you like cut it, you rupture one of its many, many large stomachs. Acid spills all over you for 11 acid damage.
Ow.
And the knife is also destroyed in the process.
Oh, that's my favourite knife.
Anatomy of this is much different from that of a knoll.
That was actually one of Gwendeth's knives because I don't actually have any knives.
It's like, oh man, that was my favorite knife.
It's also my favourite knife. I don't like borrowing off you. Maybe you shouldn't borrow me your favourite knife.
I only
guys,
have
it's taking
one
too
knife.
long. I'm getting bored. Can you guys just take some cover? Just
Okay.
sit behind the corpse. He'll be fine.
I'm just going to lean up against
Oh no, I know what you're about to do.
Yeah, I'll just sword burst through.
Fucking cuts off all the metal parts, and they'll just kind of like become single 2-foot poles in the. That's all they.
Yeah, and if need be, I guess I will crouch and cast it again, so it's lower.
And literally everyone could just walk through this small forest of rusted metal shafts now.
Yeah, I guess it's more like caltrops now. You just have to
Not even that. They're not even
sure.
that sharp. They're so rusty and broken. Right, ahead of you is a very broken, decrepit bridge. The metal on it is covered in rust. And there are these odd petrified trees inside the river that look like they were once there before the caustic river flooded through. And they're just kind of broken, skeletal, and eerie looking. They all kind of look like bone fingers and arms.
Mm-hmm. Right, well,
That's this
how
big
about you guys
crystal.
go and have a look at the crystal, and I'll have a look at this bridge.
Right.
And I'll start fixing the bridge slowly.
Gwendeth just stands there having a look at it, but she has neither any arcane idea nor anything else that would be relevant, so she literally just stands there.
Okay.
Pretty.
I can seriously approach it. It's a very large kind of almost translucent blue crystal. and it lets out kind of a gentle humming.
Do you feel like we could sell this, Macron?
I feel like we'd die if we touch it. But that is just a hunch. Jester, you're the arcane expert in this party. Jester?
Zerxel will have a look.
Fucking thing. Yes, right you are. I'm the expert on those things.
Yeah, that's why I said it. It was sarcastic twinge to his
Yeah,
voice.
Xerxil goes, go on then, Chester, you tell me what it is.
I will. That I will. Arcana, yeah?
Yep. Because Xerxil looks like he's got a knowing grin. So, Chester, what do you think it is?
It's clearly a crystal of truth. Touch it, and it will reveal your which Disney princess you are.
Well, I will touch it then. Xerxil touches it, turns around and says, ask me a question, Chester, I will tell the truth.
Excellent. Why have your accent changed?
That's because...
He's not so good at doing the accent.
Yeah. I can tell better truths than that. Chester do not know anything.
But you don't need a crystal for that, though.
This crystal channel inner magic of Monolisk. Ancient ritual temple.
Oh, I'm gonna jump in for 2 seconds.
I seen it before in home.
Right you are, of course. I can't believe I missed it.
Smaller ones grew around dragon statue.
Can we sell it?
I don't know, probably.
Probably it's pretty good.
I wouldn't cast magic near it though.
Why? What would happen?
I don't know. Probably hurt you.
Let's not cast magic near it. What is this a path or is this...
So here it dips into what looks like semi-submerged land because it's like maybe an inch deep in that caustic river, and there is a kind of mossy, kind of overgrown, petrified stump to the right. However, about 20 foot over the you see that it levels out again, quite high, much higher. So that area is kind of like it goes down by 10 feet and then rises up another 10 feet on the other side. However, Grildar's managed to fix 10 foot of the bridge.
In one cast.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't submerged, yeah? This is...
So with it, by now I would have fixed the whole bridge, basically.
Does it actually create materials?
You can restore a single object, such as a blah blah blah.
Yeah, okay.
Even if all of the original parts are not present. It can't be larger than 10 cubic feet. And I imagine a bridge is like...
Yeah, that's
if I
fine.
do 10 by 10 by this big, I could just fix half the bridge in one cast, and it takes me one action per cast. So.
Alright, so while you're working on that, yes, Wendef, it's submerged slightly, like the ground's lower and enough for the river to kind of lap up against it and make all the kind of earth there sodden and kind of broken up.
Xerxil, is there anything across there that would make this worth the risk?
Xerxil just looks and goes, some fallen down trees and some more spikes in the ground.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the bridge situation to be resolved.
Probably best thing to do. Alright, and Grildar at that moment just finishes the bridge on this side.
What was the crystal, sorry?
Xerxil explains that it's, Chester says it's a crystal of truth. A gem of truth, but Xerxil says it's a conduit for monolisk power.
Ah, right, okay. What does that mean?
It means casting spells near it equals bad. Dragon statue at home had many little ones of these growing near.
Ah, right, okay. Let's go across this bridge.
You could probably fashion or use it. I don't know how, though.
Let's go have a look. Also, Chester, you think you'd like Prince Charming, but you're more like Prince Adam, the Beast.
Right you are, coming from a disgusting, ugly little lizard. Oh.
Well, Crystal don't lie. You said self. Crystal of truth.
It's like arguing with a 10-year-old. No satisfaction.
If it makes you feel better, I'll say that you won that argument.
Ah, right you are, Gwendeth. You will not be eviscerated in the next work of fiction.
Alright, so you all crossing the bridge that has been recently remade by Grildar. Fashioned. The metal still has kind of like the rusty tinge to it. But it looks like he's managed to rebuild it, and parts of the planks that have long since like fallen down begin rising up and forming a new bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And you do realise, Grildar, as you're doing it, that it was of dwarven make, the bridge.
Alright.
Oh, crossing the bridge.
Sure.
The other side seems to be made out of big, thick flagstones that have been deteriorated around the sides by the river, and the ground is very smooth and slippery here.
Okay.
These toad statues are freaking me the fuck out. I felt very poorly last time.
Yes, which is very strange, because normally water prevents radiation damage.
I'm sure, yeah. Whatever you said.
Does it prevent you from putting your face up against it? Because that's basically what they do.
Well, you'd be surprised how close you can get without damage. I'll go and have a look at the crystal over here.
Okay, this one has a slight purple emanation to it, and Xerxel just explains it means it's stronger.
Means we might be able to use, not sure. Need some insight from divine power to tell me.
Well, Xerxel just shrugs and says, I don't know what to do with it. And to your above you is a large chunk of ancient masonry that seems to have fallen from a wall or the cave wall, where you do see occasional large bricks.
Mm-hmm.
Is this bridge usable? Or...
Yeah, Chester's just walked straight over it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a old wooden bridge. Yeah, your characters.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was like, where the fuck are the others? I can't see anything.
Welcome to being human.
Chester, you should really like torch, mate.
He has.
He has a torch.
Alright.
It's just not, as I can tell you from our Sunday game, torch is kind of shit.
Okay, so this large chunk of masonry has dwarven runes on some of the bricks.
Oh, I can read Dwarven.
Thanks. That is so useful.
And next to you, Mackerel, this platform here, this soggy bit of earth, rises quite high, like 15 feet. Like a wall of just earth in front of you. Climbing up to there is quite a feat.
Do the runes say anything?
Yeah, they tell the tales of battles fought against tribes and different races, like orcs. It's a hard to follow because the masonry's like broken and jagged, but yeah. At one point, you do read something that says something, and then there was iron in their blood, and thus their tribe was named.
Oh, Grilda, this is like a family thing for you.
Let's have a look then.
Did you know that you had so many family connections to this city?
Not really, to be honest. Never really got into the history much, as you're well aware. I was not really part of the family for much of my life.
And Grildar, you personally know that the moment the God King came to Ascension, a lot of the tribe's history back to their royal roots was kind of taken, kind of moved, so that the God King, any tribe or family that decided to bow to the God King had to basically rescind all of those roots they had to the royal lineages of the Mokhul Empire, like the entire land. Your mother used to mention it to you that the Ironbloods were once leaders, but nothing beyond that.
Yep.
Alright, so
Like the Northern Wardens.
Sorry, what does this say exactly here?
Okay, so it's hard to follow because, of course, the amount that's missing. But it describes a battle against the orcs of Crystal Desert. It roughly translates to Crystal Desert, or desert filled with crystals. And then you follow down. It says, and thus their tribe was named from the iron in their blood. And then underneath, it begins to describe how it says you can't quite guess who it is, but the pronoun that's used is she, punished, or treachery. Underneath, risen. Then the masonry just disappears. Underneath that, hellfire, or fire hell, or born in hell. You're not quite sure what the runes pass from that. Forever cursed. That's one thing.
Okay.
And then it's very hard to follow.
Okay. I would like to take some parchment off of Chester, if he allows, and do a charcoal rubbing of these runes.
Okie dokie. Yeah, they're kind of based dwarven runes as well. Both you and Gwen have realised they're like base. They're so base that they almost look draconic. You know the way that sometimes handwriting can be hard to read, like a doctor's scribble.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what they feel like. You have to sit there and kind of like squint at them for a while.
Okay.
To be fair, I think Gwendeth's handwriting would be absolutely abysmal, so...
Alright.
Yeah, once I finish the charcoal copy, that's me done.
Okay,
here.
so, yep. Anyone else? What direction are you heading?
To this way.
Should we go to the north or should we pan around to the west?
You see, when I lost you, I kind of walked round that way, and there wasn't much there except another crystal.
Which way? To the north?
No, to the east.
No, I was
did
about to the
mention the
west.
east,
Before
yeah.
we crossed the bridge, there was a corridor down there.
Alright, so wait here for a moment. The ground here becomes like buried in fine rock and sand and gravel. But around you and above you, stalagmites, stalactites begin to peer through, poke through. Some of them are very large, very kind of like ancient looking. Like you've ever been to a cave, in an ancient cave, the way they're everywhere and you have to kind of move between them and around them because they create a forest of stone. And then, for a moment, Chester, Gwendeth tickles you. You feel like a slight kind of tickle on your arm.
Gwyneth, I knew you'd come around to being a close companion. Quite quick.
What?
And at that moment, both Gwendeth and Chester are yanked into the air towards one of the stalagmites, where its mouth opens. Immediately it reels Chester in. For fuck's sake, the frog behemoth did this again as well. Botches with its sneak attack. Can everyone roll initiative? As a
Gwendeth apparently is so just non-noticing that she is immune to being sneak attacked.
It's just that oblivious.
It's just me! I just roll a botch every time.
No. It's a cave boner.
It's okay. Right, once we've got the initiative down, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break.
It's a cave boner, Chester says as he's swallowed alive.
Alright, we'll be right back after this 5-minute break. Gwendef, the roper has you in its grasp. You are 20 foot in the air.
Can I still use my bow while 20 feet in the air?
Yeah, why not? You're grappled.
I mark that dude as my Slayer spray and I start shooting him.
You're 25 foot in the air. You are grappled until the grapple ends. You are restrained.
So disadvantage.
Oh, that a disadvantage? Okay, I break the grapple. Look, you got me. It's I can use athletics, right?
Yep. Or either or.
15?
That is exactly what you need. You managed to break, and then I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Beep boop. Down to the floor.
Yep. You take 3 bludgeon damage. Are prone.
Well, I use half of my movement to stand up, and then I move 10 feet here because that's all the movement I have.
Alright, so you're right up against the wall here.
I move 10 feet here and end my turn.
Alright, cool. Alright, so Macro, you're up.
Right. Can I grab any of its tentacles or anything?
Sorry? Yeah, none of them have gone...
Tentacles or anything? Is it one of them? Any of them in range?
Nope.
From what they've on other people?
No, only 2 tendrils came out, and they seem to go for Gwendef and Chester.
And they both missed.
No.
No.
They both hit,
both
and then
hit.
dragged them up and went to bite Gwendef, but missed.
Oh, how high in the air are they now?
25 foot.
Oh, bastard. I'll just throw a javelin at it. I'll throw the magical javelin at it. Fuck it, I'll blow my load, and I'll cast the blue dragon thing on it.
Alright, so lightning.
That's
a hit. It's a good hit.
I've not missed one of them yet when I've cast the magic spell on it. It's like the good luck charm.
Yeah, it is. So 26 damage. Bang! Explosion of lightning, and the roper, one eye just turns towards you.
Come at me, little bastard. Is the javelin still stuck in it as it fell off?
No, it falls off to the ground, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Remember, when you throw it, it literally turns into the lightning and then turns back into a javelin. So when you throw this thing, it doesn't embed into it.
Yeah. I am my turn because I can't use my fucking free item instruction to get another red javelin out, so we're doing it once.
Alright, Chester. You are currently 25 foot in the air. Its mouth opening wide. This thing up close looks more fleshy than it did 25 feet away, for sure.
I've been there.
I'll yeah, fuck it. Whereabouts am I on the map, like, as it holds me? Am I exactly where my token is? Or...
Yeah, but 25 foot in the air.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna confetti explosion.
Nice.
Pew!
Can't wait for him to take the D6 falling damage.
Alright, so yeah, you've blown it away. However, it does keep hold of you.
Fuck. Someone help me out here!
You've done the damage. It failed to save. It's been blown away. But you are being held there by its tentacle.
I thought it had just like a big...
It's upside down. Yeah, it's upside down, hanging on ceiling.
How does it moved across the ceiling then without falling off?
Because it's a magical creature with tentacles that it wraps around the rest of the stalagmites around it.
Macro.
I'd like to see that in the monster stat block.
You might want to cut into one of these tentacles.
No, wait, does it knock it?
Right.
It doesn't knock it prone. If it knocked it prone, I'd make it fall, but it doesn't. It just
Yeah, but if it is it prone to being moved? Because
it could have just slid across the thing. I mean, it's pushed 10 feet away.
Allowing sliding. I guess sucker cups can slide.
Yeah. And if it had said prone, I would have knocked it prone.
Okay.
Alright, so what did you say? Sorry, we were arguing about rules.
Would Macro still have his Excalibur? I'm just thinking.
No, 10 minutes would have gone by.
Yeah, I'll give him another one. As long as he helps me out.
Okie dokie. Grilda.
Yep. I will do my thing and over here. Even over here. Because that's for certain movement. Yeah, well, what Grill is going to grill her.
Oh, that's a nasty hit. Upon which it does.
All I heard there was Grildar's gonna Grildar, like haters gonna hate.
Yeah, that's what I said I would.
Oh, amazing.
Do Chester and Gwendef stay where they are, or like it's suspended in the air with the tentacles, or now they're swinging with the tentacles?
Yeah, no. So like Chester's, they're not like ropes. they do actually have muscle, so he's hanging there, being gripped.
Yeah, I do,
by the
but
tentacle.
sure, I don't know how strong these tentacles are. I was imagining it was just pulling them up, like you can
Yeah,
have
it reels
strength
them
on
in.
that, but then not have the strength to hold them out here.
Gwendeth isn't actually broke free now, so she's not.
Okay. I was just wondering if Chester moved with him or not, because he's
No.
attached to him by a
He
tentacle.
did not move with him, so he cannot make the bite attack.
Okay.
Right, so Grildar flies up and hits with the Ore Start. Xerxil.
Saxa move here and ruin. As always.
Okay, he succeeds with the ruin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can actually get that with Spook.
Okay.
Without
Oh,
having
fuck.
to dash. Nom nom.
That, however, is a miss.
With the -4?
Oh, with the -4, it's a miss.
Aw.
I've
That's
actually-
actually done.
I've actually been doing his AC wrong. I just realised I've got the wrong way round on the colour now, and I've got confused. But we won't retroactively go back, and because you would have all missed. I'll keep that in mind for the future.
Yeah, because their AC is 20, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've been doing it. I've been looking at its speed instead of its, which is only obviously 10. Whoops.
Actually, I don't mind.
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
Let's just start.
All right. Its turn. One of the tentacles latches onto Grildar for 4 damage. Wait, the tentacle doesn't do any damage. No, it doesn't. And it reels Chester and Grildar up towards it.
Fuck.
And then goes to bite Grildar. Misses. It crunches down on your armor. And then, immediately, Makra, you begin to feel something. And then you go flying back away from the group.
There's another one. Yeah, these should be pack hunters. I imagine that'd be a lot more successful strategy for them.
Unless they're both at the opposite sides of each other and grab the same thing, and then
you
each just
take- And then, as you are bit, these dagger-like teeth sink into your muscles, rip free for 27 piercing.
Ow! Oh, why did I not rage last turn?
He wouldn't have gone for you if you raged. It'd been a big target. All right, Gwendef, your turn.
Sorry, Lynn. Did I take damage there?
No, you just got reeled towards it.
Ooh.
I feel like I marked this one as my Slayer Spray last turn because I didn't use my bonus action for anything else. So I'm going to Zephyr Strike this turn.
The one to the north. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! You better not fuck this one up. Frank Slayer.
Cool.
16.
That's a miss. Ricochets off its rocky hide.
Even when it's ruined.
Oh wait, no, that is exactly what you need if it's ruined. Sorry, thank you for reminding me. You need a 16 to hit with the ruin, yeah.
And yes, the Slayer Spray. 2. And I'm going to Longbow it. Okay, that doesn't hit.
Yeah, that, and you see the things bleeding black oily liquid all over Chester.
I mean, I guess, yeah, that would... that happens, yeah.
Alright, anything else?
Easily.
No, I end my turn.
Alright, so Macra, you're now up in its grill, but you are restrained and grappled.
Can I still restrain just as disadvantage on attack rolls, isn't it?
Yeah, or you can make an athletics check to break free.
No, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to attempt to knock it prone. And by knock it prone, I mean grab it, put my feet on the ceiling, push off the ceiling, rip the sucker cup off, and then try to pile drive it into the floor.
Fair enough.
All last raging.
Oh, you're raging, so make a
Because I
athletics.
feel like I'm not going to survive the fall unless I do. So I've got 1 rage left. And then I'm going to try and rip this fucker off the ceiling and plant him into the floor. So that's a 20.
Yes, you succeed, and you both fall to the ground. It goes prone, because of course it can't make an acrobatics check. It's a stalagmite. You, however, need to make an acrobatics check. You land on your feet and take no damage.
I land on my knees because I'm like tombstone pile driving.
Okay, yeah. Because I was going to say, you're much taller now as well. It's less of a jump.
Right, okay. How much damage does it take?
Oh yeah, you remember.
That's disappointing.
That's from the fall, but you've still got another attack.
All right, yeah. It's not prone now at least anyway, and then I'll use my free answer instruction to bring my Goliath hammer out and then bring it down upon it.
Yeah, you get advantage.
25 to hit, 60.
That hits for sure. Crack some of its flesh.
And then I am my turn. That was a pretty successful turn, all in all.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Chester Decker, sir.
Ah, I'm still being gripped, am I not?
Yeah, you're still in the air with it, right next to it.
You filthy lout. I will. What will it take to extricate myself?
An athletics check or an acrobatics check.
I feel like I'm giving the biggest hand job ever.
You fail? So that was your action?
Just like rummage around like a fish. Doesn't work! I'll explain a brag builder.
Alright, cool.
No, I've still got an explainer brag as well.
Yep, you do. Grildar, you're up.
Is it a D8 yet?
Yeah, it's a D8.
Sweet.
It's an 18.
Alright, so... And the thing dies. And all of you fall to the ground. I need Chester and Grildar to make an acrobatics check.
Fuck.
So
that was
yeah.
Grildar, yeah.
So Grildar takes 6 damage and is prone.
And I am loaded currently.
That makes sense for a heavy dwarf.
Athletics, you say?
Acrobatics.
Which is funny because my acrobatics is higher than my athletics.
Yeah, fair enough. So Chester does a 3-point landing. Lands like a superhero.
Superhero landings it.
Dents the floor. And that's how you do it.
He lands in a curtsy.
I'll write this in my new book. The Revengers.
Quick step and still have 20 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
1, 2, 3.
I know, right? He's so speedy. Like, I always imagine dwarves as like these little tanks. Not Grildar.
Grildar's got the speedy little legs.
He'll outrun a goddamn cheetah. He literally does, if you look at the stats.
Yep.
Which is funny because it's in your background that you did.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so Grildar. No, sorry. He's Arne as Xerxil. I'm assuming he's going to ruin it.
Ruin one guy's life, ruin the next one now.
Yeah. The ruin is successful.
Successfully drain its life with a little spooky spook.
He does indeed. The Roper regrets his life decisions.
Does it?
Yeah, he's having a bit of a crisis.
Does it have enough intelligence to?
It's currently prone and grappled.
It actually does.
Okay.
I mean, it's a creature that lays and places traps, so...
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, spiders do that as well.
It's
So.
pretty fucked.
Ow, fuck. Alright, so it goes to bite Macra. Macra grabs onto its jaw, holds it open like it's a snapping shark at him, and then its tentacles reach round and attempt to...
It's got disadvantage.
Yep. And its tentacles hit... You are now grappled and restrained again, Macra. And then, so is Grildar. And he holds Grildar where he is and keeps Macra in front of him.
Rude.
2 tentacles go to you each and only 1 finds purchase. Gwendeth.
Can I shoot over the weird sausage?
No, he's prone.
It's an archway! Yes, you can.
He'll have full cover, won't he? He's prone.
What about him?
It's still big.
Oh, okay.
I'll have disadvantage if he's prone. Thank you, guys. I mark him as my Slayer's prey, and I shoot twice.
Alright, so AC 16, disadvantage.
Well, no, that doesn't hit. That one does hit.
Oh, that one hits.
For... 17.
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
The first one
Gwendeth.
ricochets off of it. Next one.
That's it.
Hits it in the corner of its eye and you see blood running down it.
Oh, that was
Sounded-
nearly an eye shot. Gwendeth's
Really?
speciality, so it's nearly dead.
tease
I was just
you
about to
with
say,
that
see how hard I tried then stop you from stealing the kill. No, you can't shoot it.
Macra, you've got a tentacle wrapped around your midriff, all the way up to your neck, all the way up to your neck, keeping you restrained.
I'm restrained, so I'll just attack with normal, not
Just so you
not
know,
disadvantage.
it did stand up on its turn.
It's grappled, so I doubt it did.
Oh, good point. Very good point.
I bring the glass armor down like twice. 21.
Oh, yeah, that's
25.
Ouch.
That's some shit hot damage.
Bang! Bang! Blood squirts out all over you. This oily black liquids.
Still dead.
Nope.
What a bastard. My turn.
God damn, even with disadvantage.
Oh, I should have tried to bite me, and I could have attacked it again.
It did try to bite you, and I told you it missed you.
Yeah,
You
no,
grabbed its jaw.
I forgot to attack back at it.
Alright, so Chester.
Right, I'm good to go, yeah?
Yep.
Choo. Now squeeze in down here.
Mm-hmm.
And let's throw Macra a sensual massage. At level 2.
You've run out of aloe vera. Is that why you're using Vaseline now?
Yeah, on the cheap stuff.
Okay.
There's some acidic face wash there. My brother's fiance was saying that they use that as well, apparently. You
Alright,
get some
nice.
out of this, like-
So, you are healed, Macro. Macro, you'll
Thank
need to
you very
remember
much.
that you do indeed have a... this platter break still.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Not needed yet, mate.
Anything else, Chester?
No, I'm pretty much going to leave it at that.
Alright, cool. So, Grildar.
Yep.
I don't want them to put your hands
Will shoot with disadvantage, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Misses.
Yep, 4-star goes wide, plonks into the water. Anything else?
No. I
Right,
will cackle to keep my hex going.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't fucking know what else he does with his actions. I don't think anything.
No, he doesn't.
Throws fireballs.
Yeah, that seems a bit much at the moment. Doesn't have a weapon. Like, why does he not just have a crossbow or something? Anyway. And what else am I gonna do?
Send Spook, that's it, and dodge.
Yeah, I guess he'll dodge with his action.
Mhm.
And Spook will do the nominum.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think he just always dodges. He doesn't need a weapon, just dodges. Just in
So,
case.
so Spook does a Slimer from Ghostbusters, climbs in through its mouth, and then explodes out of its body, leaving all these necrotic lightning veins all across its body.
Nice.
And then, yeah, killing it. And both Grildar and Macra are no longer grappled or restrained.
I can't believe he stole my kill.
You would have been next as well.
Oh, them things are awful. Good job, Spook. And I'll go give Spook a high five and then realise what I'm doing.
Brings his hand
No,
up.
I'll leave him hanging. I've already. I'll go to and then.
Yeah, and nobody gives Zertil a high five.
I'm standing next to Zerxel, so Gwyneth offers the high five to Zerxel.
Don't touch me.
That's two left hanging high fives in a matter of seconds.
Gwyneth then offers the high five to Macra,
Alright, then, mate. I'll bump you instead. I like.
so it's really awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ground here, you can see that there are parts of an ancient kind of like structure beneath this rocky gravel and sand. You see parts of its flooring protruding through in odd angles. So much so that kind of as you get further in, the ground is quite uneven, difficult.
Jesus Christ, what's going on in here? I haven't got too many farts in me, to be honest, kids. I'm pretty bad way. Maybe one more.
I'm good.
Yeah, you will be. Reason you're good because I'm not. Just keep your eyes out for somewhere we might be able to hold up for a little while. Have a breather.
Alright, so from here, Macro, you can see the startings of the structure, like the walls and the way that this gravel floods into this hall.
Mm-hmm. I'll have a look around this corner first before I go into the structure.
You see that the area seems to lead round where you originally thought the roper.
Well, before we all run off, guys, let's decide to stick together from now on, yeah?
Ah,
Yeah.
right to Argrilda. Safety in numbers.
You're leading the way then, Gorilla.
Can do.
Perhaps we should take a short rest.
If you need to.
Would you really think this is the safest place to do it?
You guys gonna settle down for a rest?
Seeing as how there's 2 predators here and nothing else has attacked us, I'm saying probably yes.
No, that's a fair point, yeah, they do look like apex predators. I'm
Sure.
Go over them.
Alright, so anyone setting a watch, or are you just gonna settle down for an hour?
Well, Gwendeth can take a watch during the short rest. She doesn't really get anything from it.
Alright, that's fair enough. Can you make a perception check then?
Gwendeth's area of expertise?
Gwendeth ho.
Nope.
Alright, so 30 minutes into the short rest, as you guys are settling around, Gwendeth, you see a stalagmite, and you're pretty sure it was moving.
I shoot the stalagmite.
Ting! Ricochets off of it. It was fake. And immediately your paranoia begins to set in your nerves as you begin to peer around into the darkness, just watching them all. However, you get your hour's short rest. Nothing else happens.
Amazing.
Ropers make every adventurer paranoid. Especially if you decide to rest in the cave.
Thankfully, I know a Roper's range, so I'm immune to their shenanigans.
Ha! Can you only use 4 hit? You can use as many hit dice as you want per
Yeah.
rest, can't you?
Yeah.
It was only like me roll 4 then.
Yeah, because it's just a sheet. It occasionally does that. Apparently, Chester's got 56 out of 52.
Yeah, I accidentally hit last time.
That's alright.
Oh my god, I'm rolling shit here.
Alright, so as you all doing your hit points, is there a direction you would like to go? Or...
Through the structure.
I will give everyone some temp HP, I think. Give me 2 seconds before we stop.
Oh. Is this what I
He
think
didn't
it is?
pick up fucking sparring leader, did he?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Hang on.
Yes.
Oh no, well it depends. Is everyone at full? Because there's no point then.
I'm not.
Because I can give everyone a 1d6 by telling you all a smug story.
Oh, that's heal. That's a,
Oh,
yeah.
on the hit dice. So that would be useful. In that case, I'll roll 1 hit dice less, so I'll take...
Yeah.
Yeah?
And it will also heal, Wendef for a d6 as well, and so Xerxil, and everyone does actually need it.
Yeah, I'll close my eyes and sniff then and tell everyone about the time I once, I don't know, destroyed 4 ropers in a row using only a lasso and an old dildo.
What the fuck? Alright, okay, everyone can take a d6 healing.
Fantastic. A d6, yeah?
Yep. From his smug story.
Do we all get to roll?
Yeah, you'll get to roll individually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
This is for Xerxil.
Alright.
Oh my god.
You never know, though. That 2 or 1 might be the difference between being KO'd or
That
not.
store is clearly not
That's
healing
funny.
it particularly well.
Yeah, it makes sense that Griller would get the minimum amount of...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as soon as I saw it.
Yeah. That's still a total of 6 hit points to the group. I mean, I wouldn't knock it.
Thanks, Liam. These ungrateful bastards.
I've been a bard for like 4 years in a campaign. I know what this is like. Alright, guys.
Alright. Left is always the righteous path.
Alright, these corridors are well hewn and looked after. You see that the place has been recently cleaned.
That's worrying.
The grooves that make up the artwork in the frescoes are kind of cleaned of gravel, dirt, and kept like a nice kind of whitish colour.
Grilla, is there a way you can travel quieter, or are you always that loud?
I mean... Not pretty sure what you're on about.
Right. Me and Gwendef will go left.
He actually rolled really high. Like,
Oh my god. He's naturally... Right. Some of us split left, the other split right. Or pincer maneuver, whatever behind you.
Right, you take left and I'll take right.
I feel like this plan assumes the two paths lead together again.
Yeah, exactly. Pincer maneuver, whatever, at the end of the path.
Alright.
And I feel like we've done this before and it didn't work the last time.
Stairs here. What do you see?
Stairs.
So they lead up to, both of them lead up to big metallic iron doors.
Mm-hmm.
No discernible handles, no discernible signs, completely plain of feature.
I try to push the door.
Doesn't budge.
Ah, that's a nuisance.
Open!
Sesame.
The door, no, of course it fucking doesn't open.
Melon!
Open sunflower.
Nothing happens.
Is there dwarven runes on it?
No, like I said, plain of feature.
Is there dwarven runes on the floor?
No.
On the ceiling?
No.
On the walls?
No, except for the frescoes, the kind of like imagery of like what looks like axes, shields, glaring bearded faces. You know the kind of see where you see those old Roman death masks, kind of like those decorating.
Is there imagery of a door opening?
Nope.
I feel like we need someone of Iron Blood's blood to open the door.
Can I just put my hand on it and touch it on my side?
It's cold. Nothing else.
Okay, and it's plain metal, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Plain iron, yeah.
Okay. What do I know about the acid resistance of iron?
You know that it would take a while, for sure. Like a
Yeah.
long time. Especially with...
You can etch an iron pretty easily, right? With acid.
Yeah, but it like to open something as thick as this as you
Oh
suspect.
yeah, I didn't mean to melt through it. I just meant like...
Oh yeah. It would
I
make
knock on the door.
Alright, clang, clang, clang.
I will walk around this point and go to the others and be like,
And
yeah, that one ain't opening either.
Oh, shit.
Have you tried pulling, Macra?
There's no handle, right?
No, like I
I'll
said,
just
plane of
point to the
completely
door.
plane of feature.
Maybe the DM is trying to tell us that there's a whole left area we haven't checked out yet. We can't enter this area yet.
You know, at these levels, you could get through anything with the right spell, so why would that even bother me?
Okay, I cast Zephyr Strike.
Get the right spell, not any.
That is the right spell for every
Oh, the
situation.
best spell. He didn't say the best spell. He said the
Can
right.
I ruin the door?
Come on then. We'll explore some more, see if there's no way to get into here.
Can't you send Spook through the door, Zerxel?
I
That's
could.
also a possibility.
Is there something to see beyond the door? Like, can he actually send it through without seeing? Or
Yeah, he has to look through its eyes.
yeah, okay, I'll do that then.
Alright, so Zerxel says, seconds later, there's a pretty woman, dwarf, sitting on throne. She looked dead.
She's looking on phone.
On throne! Stone
Oh.
chair!
I was gonna say, what is a phone?
At first I was like, oh shit, there's a big bird in here. But it wasn't. It was just a statue of a bird.
So there's probably like a grave behind this door.
Well, she looked dead. She not move. But she not not rotten either.
Yeah, I was just about to say, does she look recently dead? And that
No.
sounds like a new.
Her eyes closed. She got long black hair.
Does it look like there's loot in that room?
He goes, gemstones on the birdie's eyes.
I still kind of want to go into this
There's a
room.
beard you look like your frog statues.
He shrugs and goes, you know, there was another way in. Cave collapsed into room behind throne. Looked
There's
like
no
it was
way in
open in that direction.
So it's not an exit either. It's just, huh?
So there's no other way into the room then, no.
Well, there was another way through behind the throne.
Right, okay, we'll try to find that way out.
No, he's
Let's
saying
go back
it's
that way we
collapsed.
didn't go before.
No, the cave came into temple, but you could climb over and go in the cave behind. I saw bits of wood and masonry.
Right, yeah. Let's backtrack, we'll go back that way to the left that we missed before.
Okay, guys, everyone, reverse pincer out of this area.
Beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
Alright, go on then, boys.
Left it is. Maybe there's a bit less ambushes happening there.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys begin heading this path. You notice that the corpse of the roper is all kind of like bubbling and gurgling in the over the past hour that you've left it. However, where you are, Macra, there's like a 5-foot drop. And you have to kind of hop down. And you see that the remnants of like an old stone flooring peeks through where over hundreds of years, tectonic shifts have moved parts of this cave and stretched it. And you can see there's massive like cracks in the ground leading more like maybe 10 feet deep into these holes. To your left, to your south, however, Macra, Gwendef, with your dark vision, you can see there's a door. The door.
Oh shit, we messed up before.
It's open.
Yeah, at the moment. Did you just say open? Right. So
No,
as
the
you say,
door is open.
as you say open, the door opens. Oh, is it already open?
Could you get my token out of the wall? I'm stuck.
Okay, I will do.
It was already open, but I guess the first thing Gwendeth always tries with closed doors is saying open, so...
Alright, I'm coming.
Just walked to the door. Open.
There you go, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry about my dodgy map making skills.
No, that was probably me because I was moving 3 tokens at a time and one of them got stuck past.
Alright, yeah, so as you walk towards it, this door shifts open as you say open. Like, from either side.
Like that.
Yeah, slides like an automatic door.
That's the first time that has ever worked.
It does make a loud grinding sound, and dust filters down from above you.
Oh, that's really cool. That should catch on.
Can Gwendef and Macro make perception checks? Just before it slid into the wall.
Gwyneth and who?
And Macro. I'm assuming you would have been there as well, Grildar, because you were just stuck. You can roll as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right.
I see all the things.
Yeah, Gwendef and Grildar, both just before the imagery on the door slides into the wall, disappearing from view, you see what looks like 3 pillars at the base, carved into it, and what looks like a giant scorpion kind of like creature embedded into the stone, surrounded by fire. And then it just disappears.
Well, I'll just step past and keep pouring in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this corridor is dusty.
Leads to where we're seeing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dusty. It hasn't been trodden in a long time, but it's not well maintained, but just well preserved. It's been obviously shut away from the caustic river for as long as it's been around.
Mm-hmm.
Straight ahead first, or do we take the side road?
Well, that goes back to where we came, I think. So let's go in here.
Alright, so as you approach this door, same sort of imagery. 3 pillars with that scorpion-looking creature. The door automatically opens, revealing a large hall with a very large statue with what looks like a weird... The statue looks like the creature on the door. Scorpioned, tailed, looking hideous fiend. And there are 3 pillars on the south. On the pillars, there are 3 faces facing the statue. Each face depicting a Mokhul god, the 3 gods of death. You see the face of Nefertiti, Anubis, and Osiris. The father, the lord, the sister, and the son.
Well, whatever's going to happen here is probably not going to be good.
Yeah, probably not.
They have empty, hollow eyes in their faces. Of course, the Anubis is the jackal face.
Mm-hmm.
Osiris is the regal king. Nefertiti is of the motherly woman. Their eyes are sunken and hollow, but as you approach Grildar, you do notice that their eyes are made out of some sort of glass. Like there's space behind the eyes.
Okay.
I feel like I shouldn't be touching anything.
Well, we're going to do the touching, so let's get to it.
Alright, so you move up towards the pillar. Middle pillar being of Osiris.
Yeah, and I'll have a look to see if it's anything, if I can find any vents or anything like that that might indicate traps.
Make an investigation check. Alright, so this face is carved into the pillar's stone itself. You determine with the investigation check by peering in using Chester's torch as a proper light that inside is hollow. Like the pillar's thick, but there's some sort of hollow space in it.
Right.
There are no traps. There's no arcane sigils, nothing like that. You look around the entire pillar, being careful not to touch much, but you don't think. But as you walk around the pillar, you do see the 3 doors that line up with the pillars. There are nothing untowards in this room other than the eerie-looking statue behind you.
Yeah, I'll first just go and do the really obvious and just check if the doors are actually closed or not.
They are closed. They are what look like stone doors with handles.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try and open them to see if they're
Yep,
locked.
they open.
Okay. Before we spend an hour in this room trying to open them with the statues.
All 3 you can check are open. They are able to be opened anyway.
I've done that before, where you just assume that the puzzle is to open the door. And then
Yeah,
that door just open. Well, which one? I'm not sure if it matters. I think I see hallways off to the side beyond each of them. I'll go and have a look. I'll step inside the middle one and see.
Right,
Yep, just leads to the same place.
However, when you walk through the door, grill door, you do get, and Chester and Gwendef all do get kind of like a faint, like, glow about you, an energy. It's hard to pinpoint, but it's only brief. But you know, like, you get that feeling of someone walking over your grave. All of you kind of get that feeling.
Creepy.
Okay.
I think I ate something wrong.
Did you all just walk? All of you walk through the door of Osiris?
It seems like we all did that, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like my raw senses start tingling. I'm like, seems to off that does.
And ahead of you, immediately you guys see a large iron door. It's locked from your side, as in barred. The bar is on your side.
Probably trying to keep something in there.
I could just be, the exit.
Want to see what it is?
Might as well at this point. It kind of feels like we're grave robbing.
When's that ever stopped us before? Not ever.
I mean, I'm not really opposed to grave robbing. I'm just saying, in case, you have religious reasons not to do it.
Like...
Look, this whole place is crazy religions. I don't know. Maybe
Don't
Ra's
feel
gotta
bad.
smite you.
I don't really feel bad about taking from someone who imprisoned us.
I don't think it's
I
the
don't feel like
CS,
these imprisoners. I feel like it was definitely the other people.
I'm gonna open this door. Unbarred.
Okay. You lift up the heavy metal bar. Bonk it against the wall, revealing, as you push the door open with a screech, an altar, black obsidian altar, made to look like, well, it looks like magma has just been pulled here and left to dry. The table and altar itself kind of looks like it's just magma left in a block, all kind of melted like candle wax down either side. However, on the altar is a mask, an iron mask. Just plain of feature, with gaunt cheeks.
Are we in that kind of mood, guys?
This seems like your family's history.
Fuck it. I'll go and put the mask on.
Well, shit. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
I can't believe you put your mask on. That feels like the worst decision to make.
That's why I asked if we're in that kind of mood or not. I think Grell has gotten a bit more casual about life since even making the right decision seems to just lead to shit, so he's just like, well, fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
Right, let me just quickly.
And if it's spell, then it's a 21.
Yep. All right. So just as you put it on, first of all, you feel nothing, and then you see a creature sitting with his legs crossed on the altar. He has full plate mail, a sword of what looks like a kopesh, indeed, of purple flaming energy. I will show you the token, but it hasn't got the cool kopesh on the art. And it looks slightly ethereal. And you're suddenly filled with this divine vengeance, this fury welling up inside of you, this world that had wronged you, and these fiends that had cast down your kind. And he looks at you and in a raspy voice begins to speak. An iron blood. Interesting. It goes full circle.
What does?
A cycle of vengeance. Over there in that room is a fiend that took everything from me. Kill it, and I can give you the information you seek, Iron Blood.
And you are?
A brother, once upon a time.
And how would I kill it? It seems kind of stony.
In the other room are 3 orders, dedicated to gods. I never could figure them out. Maybe you can. I'm bound to this place now. I'm going nowhere until that thing is dead.
Very well. Does the others see me talking randomly?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Do we get both sides of the conversation?
Nope, only one.
He's gone mad now, Chester.
It only took him a while.
I'll turn around and be like, I can just hear you guys, right?
Oh no, shit, he's gonna be grumpy for 4 years.
The mask did kind of seem sound blocking.
Wasn't.
Okay.
Anyway, there's some history here. We need to kill a fiend, figure out some altars. Then we get some information in return. And I'll just walk off.
Mm-hmm. Are you keeping the mask on?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, you're lucky you passed the wisdom save.
I mean...
Did the mask seem trustworthy then?
Seemed like it. Recognized me as a brother of some sort. Recognized me as an Iron Blood as well. So
Right,
it's capable no matter what else it is.
In this room are 3 statues. The middle one is of Osiris, the one on the left is of Nefertiti, and the one on the right of Anubis. They bow reverently towards the center of this room, this small room, holding aloft copper bowls that have a funnel from them that lead into the ground.
Okay. I am prison in history. What do I know of their... not from a religious perspective, but just traditionally, what's the sacrifice and stuff that people make to these gods?
Yeah. Originally, the tribes of Mokhul would do sacrifices of blood, like animals, normally. They were not that so barbaric to, of course, sacrifice. They might sacrifice the slaves or the enemies of their tribe, like when they capture them through war and stuff like that. But, yeah, normally it's a blood sacrifice. These 3 death gods are never seen as evil, so to speak. They're just...
Yep, I know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But blood seems to be what pays for life.
Right, okay. I'm going to try something. It might not work at all, but let's try. I'm going to... how much bone powder was in that bag?
A couple of pounds.
Okay, so I'll just toss like a handful till the plate's kind of covered in it and then set it on fire.
Which one? Which statue?
Let's start with Osiris, since we went through the Osiris door first.
Right. Can you roll a d4?
Is that a scale of how fucked I am?
No, number 3. Nice. I'm going to send you a message. I hope copy pasting works. Alright, so at that moment, you feel like Osiris...
Where are you sending it?
I'm saying I whisper it to you. It funnels down into your very being, and suddenly, as you open your eyes, you garner some sort of knowledge. Lost. He grants you an ability.
Okay.
and you kind of feel the force energy brimming in your palm. And yes, the cantrip does upscale, and it uses your casting modifier if you have one.
Okay.
And in the other room, Makra, Xerxio, and Chester, who are now sitting there, see that the Osiris's face is now filled with what looks like wine coarse sand powder, like the bone powder Grilda put in it.
Yeah, I'll do the same with the other 2 statues then.
Right, so using bone. All right, so
well, yeah, I mean it's not blood, but it's.
Can you roll me an
Worth a try.
additional 2d4? So for Nefertiti's, you also gain resistance to bludgeoning for 1 hour, and
Okay.
you gain a single use of 3rd level dispel magic. This manifests as a palm tattoo of an eye, and you immediately recognize the Anubis blessing as something very similar to what you do when you absorb your family's runes.
Mm-hmm.
May I just say that this seems a bit messed up, sacrificing bone dust to gods.
However, you hear your masked friend's voice say, "Bone. Interesting, but probably not powerful enough.
Fine.
Get one of your friends in there and expel some of their blood. Doesn't have to be us, Iron Blood. Use them for what they are, minions."
I'll just push that voice to the back of my head, and
That very tempting voice.
on the next one, on the next altar, I'll on the next one, I'll do the same. I'll put some bone in there because it's obviously worth something, and I have quite a fair bit left. But then I'll also just cut the inside of my hand and let it bleed on to the plate a little bit.
Alright, so you do yourself 1 damage.
Yeah, or if it seems like it's very little for the size of the plate, then I can do a bit more.
Yeah, it does seem it's like maybe a little bit too little amount to fill the...
Okay, let's do 3 damage per plate then.
Ouch. So you just and squirt of blood.
Yeah.
However, Chester and Makra, as he's going along and doing it, you see those 3 statues' eyes begin to glow red. Bright red. And the statue up on the altar above that's facing the eyes begins to shake violently. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Blood just seems more messed up, Grilda. Like,
Look, I'm not arguing with you there. It just seemed like that was what was needed.
Grilda. Alright.
Yep.
Everyone. Alright, so Grilda, your turn.
Okay, so first turn of combat, 90 feet of movement with quick step.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
from Granda's perspective, Grilda just like dumped half of his blood into things, then jumped over her.
Yeah. And ran away, yeah.
Yeah, and then ran to the statue.
Alright.
As I assume I heard it coming to life.
Yeah, you hear cracking, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that's my turn.
Alright, so Gwendeth.
I'm gonna do something.
Sorry, that's not my turn. I dodge.
Yeah.
Because that was not my action.
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I see the statue actually move?
Yeah, you see parts of it cracking. Its tail is now completely not covered in stone, revealing a like a tail stinger made of bone.
And this seems really fucked up. Like, this seems like not a good creature.
I mean, it don't look too good.
I mean, if it showed up to my birthday party, I wouldn't think it was a guest.
You'd probably run screaming.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna mark it as my Slayer spray, and I'm gonna shoot it, or the part that is not statuey.
Okay.
And that is about 13, I imagine, doesn't it? 27
Alright, so the 27 hits.
for 18.
Alright, you notice that, of course, it's having to contend with a lot of the stone that's still attached to it, but it seems to still hit.
Okay, I end my turn.
Alright, Chester.
Aha! I'll lean over to Makra. Would you like to become a T-Rex, or shall I?
You do that.
Okay,
Well,
it's up to you.
do Zerxel.
Yeah, good idea. Zerxel ain't doing fuck all.
Exactly.
Actually, no, it's up to really Zerxel. Zerxel, what about you?
You do it. I
Right,
will.
huh? Because I was gonna say, 'cause if he denies me, then I'll be like, fuck. Okay, and I will fucking thing.
You turning yourself into T-Rex?
I think I will.
That thing's got raptor.
There you go, you have control of it.
Nice to.
Right, I guess that's
I
your
like how the
That's
spell assumes you will never use it for anything else other than turning into T-Rex.
Yeah.
I know, because it used to be called you look better as a gorilla, so it's gonna change each time.
That thing's Port Raptor! Right, Macro, it's your turn.
I like how no one else appreciated that until just.
No.
It made me pissed at it.
I always appreciate it.
5. I'll then expand for the last time today. Actually, I'll go this side so the T-Rex can like get in at it.
No.
Why did the T-Rex not advance into place? That's 60 feet of movement.
Because every time I get a hit, I have to take a concentration check, so I'm gonna hold back.
Right, diving in and out. Right, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it might be better making Zerxel because then he's not taking con saves then, but never mind. And then I'll bring the Goliath hammer down on it twice.
Alright, cracks against the stone, missing. Cracks again, missing.
Real retroactively say that fucking hell, 22 misses.
Oh, you reckless in?
No, they're just normal hits. Why am I attacking with disadvantage?
Yeah, because of the stone.
Ah, right, okay. No, well, I'll say retroactively. I'll say I'm reckless attacking just so you've got advantage on me, but
Okay. Like
never mind.
literally, it's just so you know, AC 25 while it's in statue form.
Alright, okay, so it one's of it anyway, don't worry. I'm reckless in anyway. Let's just say I had reckless.
Okay. Is there anything else?
No, that's me done.
God, Gwendeth hit that.
All right. So this thing finally breaks free most of its limbs on its turn, and this is the thing you face.
It's a bone devil.
Ah.
Ugh.
However,
Did you just actually reveal what it says? Is that where it says a bone devil?
yeah, but as much as you think Adrian knows bone devils, this one seems to have this purplish flame running through it, and it immediately lashes out. Hits Grildar once for 5 slashing.
I am dodging, remember that?
Hits Grildar once for 5 slashing.
Okay.
Then the sting hits Macro. Can Macro make a Constitution saving throw?
Not before a 20 March.
And then the next sting goes flying towards Grildar and misses. Alright, so you... Alright, yeah. So first things first, before the Goliath hammer goes off, you do indeed take 15 piercing damage, so 7. And then 13 poison. And then you smash it back and actually hit this time.
Get in.
Alright, Zerxil.
Zerxel, Ruin. Guess what else would I do?
The
I'm
ruin.
sure he has other abilities.
The ruin fails.
Okay, well, Spook's still gonna try and numb.
Mm-hmm.
Lol.
Wow.
Spook's just too good.
That's quite a bit of damage as well, which actually hurts it. Right, yeah. Spook goes in. Spook knows how to deal some damage.
And Grover will dodge.
Obviously, Gwendeth.
Gwyneth moves into the room and will probably regret that later. Looks at the thing and decides to cast Zephyr Strike at 2nd level, which doesn't change anything, but I don't have any more first level slots.
Gwendeth's only spell.
and I shoot the Bone Devil.
Alright.
It crits. So I get
God.
Slayer's Prey twice, and I get another D8 from Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crit.
Alright, can you roll... so that's how much is that?
That's 12 force damage, and then 24 regular piercing damage.
Ouch. Right, yeah. And as the arrow hits it, can you make a dex saving throw?
Ah, fuck, this is the second time if I'm fighting an enemy that uses that ability against me.
Oh,
26.
So you take
Oh,
half
nice.
of... Take half fire damage, so you take a total of 11.
That's 11.
You
Then
really need evasion.
and then I shoot it again. Oh, well, fuck you.
Did you get evasion at all? Or are you just not low enough level?
This ranger class doesn't get evasion. I think only the hunter gets evasion.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, 26 for 8.
Yeah, that hits. It's a good hit.
Apparently, Gwyneth should really be in the devil hunting business and not in the dragon hunting business.
Right. I'm really scared of what's about to happen. Chester, it's your turn.
He's gonna run him.
Oh, yeah!
That thing's part raptor. I'm gonna move Chester as well so I can actually see.
Yeah.
Right, let's do it. I'm gonna multi-attack him to buggery.
Fuck. Alright, so
Oh.
you can't tail the same one you bite, by the way.
Oh, apologies. Of course, you're quite right.
Yep, alright, so
Bite
fuck.
twice.
Immediately bite it and grapple it.
It's got to be smaller or medium or smaller.
Oh, does it? Yeah, so it's not grappled, sorry. It's the same size as you, but you do a huge chunk of damage with your bite.
Nice.
Anything else? Guess that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Right. Not going to do it yet, actually. Macro.
I guess there's a T-Rex attacking it and Spooks attacking it. I feel like knocking it prone is probably advantageous. I tried to grapple the thing. 31.
Yeah, you managed to grapple it.
Then knock it prone. 18.
You fail. No, you don't.
No.
No, you pass. Sorry. Yep.
Oh,
you
Fuck!
knock it prone.
I have my turn.
Yep. Alright. Start of its go. Lashes. Can you make 2 con saves?
Who?
You. It tries to kill you as you are grappling it down to the ground. I'm going to half all of these for you, by the way.
Alright.
Can you make another second one? Alright, cool. You don't get advantage, do you?
On.
Con saves.
No.
No, it's just X.
Right, then let me
Haven't I already grappled it?
Well, it's double grappled.
Double grapple.
You can't grapple it because it's a huge creature.
But he's a T-Rex.
Yeah.
You told me it was grappled.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
no,
afterwards I
no,
corrected
probably
myself.
medium or-
Oh, right.
Right, so you take a total of 22 piercing. You are poisoned, which then after that you take 38 poison damage.
Ah. Do a Chester not being a T-Rex right now, actually.
And then, are you gonna do your reckless thing or?
Yeah, I feel like that'd be silly not to. Even though it's probably going to kill me. 24? Oh, no, no, yeah, it's not prone yet. 12.
Not prone. So you swing towards it, missing.
Bastard.
It then uses its action surge.
Ah, that's... Why is everything a fucking action surge?
Fucking... Alright, so Grildar, this thing goes at you, but only manages to hit you once for 10 slashing. Like all 4 attacks are just like only one manages to strike.
Japanese samurai films. Just,
So Xerxil?
Come at me, devil bro. Yeah, Zerx will try and ruin again.
Mm-hmm. Passes.
Okay. Spook will fly in and eat.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Misses.
Okay.
Fucking spook, it's not time for you to start fucking up, mate.
Alright, so Grildar.
Griller will dodge.
Alright, alright.
Gordon would definitely been better off as a T-Rex.
Why?
Gwendef, you're up.
I'm eating all of his attacks.
Is it prone or is it not prone?
It is prone.
Ah, fuck all of you.
I grappled it, I didn't prone it.
You did.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
did.
grapple it. I tried prone it and it passed.
No,
No,
I said, no, wait. You did knock it.
What was right? I grappled it and knocked it prone. I should have had advantage on my attack then, nearly.
Yeah, you
I
should have.
lifetimed it. I should have got 24 on that one.
Yeah, you would have hit. I'll write the damage in.
Cool.
I shoot
Sorry, right
twice with disadvantage because my team members are scumbags.
We've got 3 melee characters, mate. And 1 that's dodging.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
And that's a miss.
I end my turn.
Sorry. Chester.
Just stand within 5 feet of it, mate.
Aha!
Yeah, I definitely want to stand within 5 feet of that, because that has worked so well for you, Mister. I take 48 poison damage.
I'll give him a crusty bite.
Yeah. You crunch down part of its leg, go for the bone, rip it free.
There we go. That is all I can do, though.
Yep. Macro.
Now,
No.
people better appreciate Chester now that he's no longer healing them.
Wait a minute. Can the T-Rex make a dex save? He's going to hellish rebuke you.
Oh, bitch, please. Hang on, I just need to open it up again. Sorry.
D&D average sentences. Probably said
Dex,
more
yeah?
often than not.
Yeah, a dex save. So you fail. You take 22 damage, and I need you to make a con save equal to 11.
That's
Con-
the T-Rex.
Oh, you passed?
Oh,
Oh, look at him.
22 damage, you say?
Yep, I'm getting some major lag on my computer there.
The might of Chester is too much for your computer to handle.
Bitch, please, I've still got more HP than Macro.
Alright. So, we just had the T-Rex. Chester, Macross, your turn.
So I knocked it down prone successfully, so I tried to bring the Goliath hammer down on it twice with advantage. 16, 21.
16 misses, the 21 hits.
21 damage.
Seems to be resisting that bludgeoning damage, yo.
That's a nuisance. I'll have a turn.
Alright. It lashes out at you, Macro.
I'm probably dead.
Crits you on its second claw attack for 8 slashing.
Is that reduced?
8 damage.
Crits with disadvantage.
Has it got disadvantage?
Yeah, it's a disadvantage. Prone.
So misses. So you don't take any slashing damage. But then with the last sting... Oh no, it's straight. You're poisoned.
What?
He's poisoned from the stinger from last round. He failed one of the cons.
But if he's poisoned, he has disadvantage on attacks. You don't have advantage on
Oh,
poison
yeah.
target.
Okay, yeah, we got it. Sorry. But then the stinger, the last stinger does hit you for 4 piercing and 12 poison.
It's 4 reduced.
Yeah, that's reduced. So you're knocked exactly to 0.
I'm on 2 HP. That just saved me.
I don't feel like ranged characters should have disadvantage on a huge creature when it's prone.
I know. I might. Oh, shit, he can't move anywhere. Fucking keeping it prone is so annoying. Xerxil.
Xerxil ruins them all.
The ruin finally goes through.
I'm so close to death.
Numbers for 24. For
Right.
11.
11 drops it exactly to 0, but at that moment, as its bones break apart and the purple energy fades, the Osiris mask explodes. Bloody bone powder go flying towards the creature, revitalizing it back to full health.
Oh, fuck.
Grodar, your turn.
Have I still got grappled over?
No, the grapple would have broken free your fingers at that moment, and it's reformed, standing up.
Rude.
Hey, it's Grodar's turn.
Yeah, I'll step in here. Into.
Sorry, boys, I think someone's knocking at my door. 2 secs.
That's the problem.
Somebody's ringing my bell.
So you said that the Eldritch Blast is affected as if it's one of my cantrips, right?
Yep.
Okay. Right, that's Eldritch Blast then. Let me just set the damage right. Sorry about this.
Alright.
I think it's correct like that. Yeah. Let's see if it rolls right. No? That's a miss. That's... No, that's... Yeah, that is right. Okay, so I assume that's a miss?
That is
You
a
have
miss.
Eldritch Blast since when?
Since he went and used the statues and got
Oh,
blessed
fuck that
with it.
Eldritch Blast.
Apparently, Grilla just really bad at Eldritch Blast.
Oh, yeah. Pew, 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 and it just...
Is that what it's meant to do?
Need to get the hang of that one.
Yeah. Quentef.
It's still marked as my Slayer Spray. It's still
Yeah,
the
it's
same creature.
yeah. Still the
Okay.
same
I'm
creature.
feared to have a better,
It
shot
has
range.
no longer got that purple fire running through it, though.
Is it still prone?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike again with a second level, so I'm really running out of Zephyr Strikes here. And then I'm gonna command Dragon Slayer. It's ruined.
Ooh, 19!
That's a hit. The ruin. It's good. It's 30 damage. Oh, 32. Ouch.
And then just a normal attack with the longbow.
Nice,
23 for another 13.
Yep. Arrows are sinking into the devil.
Consistent damage. I end my turn.
Are you there, Chester? Would you like me to do your attack for you?
I think I'm gonna go out of my way here to say he would probably bite attack.
Which hits?
Don't go out on a whim and say might bite it.
Yep, he's literally just ripping into it. However, it will indeed hellish rebuke.
This is a smart bone devil. It's going for the one using con.
Let's see how it goes. He passes. He passed twice in a row, exactly what he needs. An 11 and a 12. Alright, so that's Chester's turn. Macro, you're up.
Macro's going to do the first sensible thing he's ever done this campaign, and he's going to disengage.
Oh my god.
And
Okay.
he's going to fucking retreat back here. Probably going to lose my rage on attack, so I need to be attacking all.
You could throw a javelin, couldn't you?
Constantly.
I can't disengaged.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then I am my turn. No, I use my free item instruction to get my magical javelin out, and then I am my turn.
Alright, cool. And I'm assuming your rage ends then.
Is it just at the end of your turn if you haven't attacked or been attacked?
Or taken damage, yeah.
Attacked and attack, or does that not count? Yeah, I feel like I've still got it for another turn because
because he was attacked.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep, that's true.
Alright, so you are not dodging, are you? And he sees that and he goes for you, Grildar. One claw strikes you, the other across the face, leaving a nice gouge. And growling underneath his breath, he just goes, Iron Blood! And then the stinger comes down, piercing straight for your shoulder blood. Can you make a Constitution... Shoulder blood? Shoulder blade. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Is it against poison?
Yes. So you
And I have
resist-
advantage?
Yep. So you resist the poison, you take half... So let me tell you how much damage you take in piercing. Slashing, so 18 plus... You take 32 damage.
Oh shit.
And then 24 half to 12 poison.
Halved again, because I also have resistance.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because he succeeded on it.
Yep.
I just imagine, because you said the creature noticed that he's not dodging, that usually Grilda is just always on his foot stepping about, and then...
Alright, and then it flies, it jumps over Grildar, and the T-Rex. T-Rex gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, that's horrific.
Do I not as well, since he leaves my reach?
He doesn't leave your reach, you're actually just in the same square.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
And T-Rex manages to bite it. Xerxil.
Oh, this is terrifying.
It's Xerxil's go, Arno.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. No, sorry.
Well, that would never happen to me.
Yeah, I've done it all the time.
Rowan, stop resisting me. You will forgive in. Sorry, I should do more rasping. You will give in.
You can just cackle because he already failed the...
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a fine hit. Spook goes in.
Have I noticed it having resistance to any kind of damage so far?
So far, just the kind of the hammer hits and the bites from the T-Rex.
Right, well, I can bonus action cackle, and then I will try and imperil it instead of ruining it. And
Oh no, you can't attack with Spook and action and Parallel, because Spook's attack has to be either an action or a bonus action.
oh, right, okay. I
So
guess I'll dodge.
if you cackle, that's his bonus action, and Spook's his action.
Right, okay.
I don't know how he works, so... But Grildo, you're up, so it's your turn.
Yep. I'll dodge. And use my last hit die.
Alright. Gwendeth.
I would like to... I guess it's worth it to use Last Zephyr Strike, right?
And I guess I'll move. Sorry, if you don't allow me, I'll move here to get in between them.
Yep, that's cool.
I'm gonna use my last spell slot to Zephyr Strike again.
What?
I don't think that...
I don't know.
I don't know. It's subtracting wisdom for some reason.
Has he been doing that all along?
Yeah, that might explain why I never get max damage on my Zephyr Strike.
Wow.
Yeah, it has been doing it all along and I just didn't notice. Wow. That explains Gwendeth's horrible Zephyr Strike rolls.
Oh, good.
I love that fact. It's the best fact.
Yeah, okay, that misses.
Yep, that goes wide. It hits one of the masks. Oh.
Okay. Just weird worlds.
Yeah,
that's my turn. I'm gonna skip down to the corner and fix my Zephyr Strike.
Right, yep, so Chester Decker goes in for the bite. Are
Let's
you here?
go.
Oh, sorry.
I'm here, yeah, sorry.
I rolled it for you, but if you want to
That's
take
right.
that, that's a good
No,
roll.
fuck, holy fuck, yes, I'll take that.
Shit me.
Can you make a con save? Because it's about to hellish rebuke you, sir.
As if he could. And yes, I will.
That's good.
I guess I can't give Todd shit anymore for his.
Let's go!
You take 25 fire damage, but you can concentrate on the T-Rex just fine.
This has been the best. I don't know why I ever doubted Chester Decker becoming the T-Rex. He's been fucking amazing as a T-Rex.
T-Rex is his only damage dealing issue.
Dealing damage, fucking passing con saves. What else do you want from him, man?
Carrying the team.
I'm
Alright.
starting to believe Chester Deckard has done everything he says he has done.
Yeah.
Macro.
He's only got +4 con as well. He's still fucking mopping the floor with it. You know what? Fuck it. Die, you little bastard. I'll stab it twice with the dragon javelin.
Alright, yep. Getting past that magic resistance.
Recklessly.
Yep. Oh, yep, both of them hit.
Whoa, I'm glad I said it then.
Can you
27,
believe?
That's 28 damage.
Is there any way you could do an additional damage? Anything that could...
Oh, you're fucking shit.
I'm not!
No, literally impossible for me
Well,
to
guess what? It's its turn. And it
Well,
goes
this
to
is highly suboptimal.
it goes to attack you with advantage. Immediately claws you to the ground for 11.
Oh, it's going to try to kill me here, isn't it? Right, I'm at 0.
It misses on its claw attack while you're on the ground. And then
Yeah,
brings the stinger up. That's not the right one. I've clicked the tail on the T-Rex. Whoops. And then the stinger comes up, goes for you, and turns, and then whips towards Grildar, striking Grildar for 9.
With disadvantage?
Yep, it rolled a 22 with disadvantage.
How rude. For how much?
9 piercing damage, and I need you to make a con save.
Come on, you're good at those.
Yep, so
23.
you take a total of... Wait, let me half it. 5 poison.
Is that double halved?
Yes, that is... So 20, down to 10, down to 5. Yep.
It looks like I can't steal this kill.
Xerxil?
Down to Spook again. I think it's a split between who got the kills today. It's between
Yeah, it's
Sucks to feel like getting in the fight, go punch.
No, he can't. This is not the way this. He fucking does. He punches it to death. Zarsil just hits it in its Achilles heel. It just goes like a shit museum statue held together with shitty pins. It just collapses into bone, and then eventually just blows away into bone dust. Oh my god!
I'm glad
I hate
Macro
this
wasn't
happen.
conscious to witness that.
Gwendeth immediately forgets that this happened.
And as it disappears, blowing away, both of the other masks shatter as well, sending bone dust cascading and bits of blood to the ground.
It comes back to life.
And the mask that you are wearing, Roldor, cracks. And then you hear, "You have my thanks, Iron Blood."
Welcome. Now, information.
What can I help you with?
Well,
I'm assuming Chester comes out of T-Rex form and heals Macro.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to do.
Alright, cool, because I didn't want you to...
just cross it.
Yeah, Macro should just perspire in the corner.
Cleft or horizon, Macro.
Alright, cool. So while you're doing that, let's roleplay this. He goes, I'll give you an information that you want to know, but I am what they call a masked white.
Well, good to know, but I guess if you have other information that's more useful, would you happen to know where I can find any Archmages of the Netherrealm? A bit far out there, perhaps?
I can answer questions relating to knowledge I pertain.
Do you pertain this knowledge?
No, when it comes to the Netherrealm, I did not live during their time. I lived shortly after they had gone.
I need to fight a powerful enemy. What can you tell me about things that could help me in doing so?
There's silence. You seek a weapon?
Or an armor, or a shield. Something to defend myself with, or to attack with.
There's a laugh and he says, if I am to lend you my Kopesh, it will be but 4 minutes. I have a powerful artifact on me. But if you use it, know that you could forever change the world.
In what way?
Alright, so he begins to explain. My Kopesh, upon striking a target, literally deletes a cherished thing from that person's universe.
A cherished thing from that person's universe.
Every strike will remove a memory and the memory of the thing. Say, I was to hit you. We could literally remove the memory of your parents completely from your mind.
And would just the memory disappear, or?
They would not disappear, but your memory of them would. And this thing can be as large as a building, a living entity, anything.
Right. So it's a memory eater.
Yes. Or I can help you in finding tombs, places I know of. I am a fiend hunter, so most of my knowledge pertains to hunting fiends.
Very well. Would I need to ask you these questions now, or?
You have the
Can I do
mask.
something?
You can ask me whenever you want.
Very good. Then I'll let you rest now. I feel you've not had one in a while.
I will always be close at hand, bound to this plane until all fiends are dead.
Alright, and I'll dismiss him and just tell him that he can take a rest. Basically, you feel like the poor guy's probably not had a rest in a couple 100 years. So,
just so you know, this artifact that you are currently wearing is a tunable.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you spend, he tells you what it does. Oh no, I'm about to give you a handout, right? And it can only do this ability once a week.
Once a week, okay.
It's very powerful.
Wish.
I wish.
I wish.
Oh my god, I just realised I read it. Jesus, if you use that on the God King, you'll see what I mean. Holy shit, man, you could really change the world. It's there. I'm just about to share it to you. You can tell the other players if you want.
I'll see it when I see it, and then I'll read it.
Oh, I need to name it, but yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
It's called the Sword of Big Dicks.
Okay, but we're gonna end today's session there. And continue on next week at the same time. Of course, we are running 2 minutes past our usual time anyway. But we will catch up next week. We'll have a rocket. So Xerxel will be here to control Xerxel.
Allegedly.
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 Right. Until